Today95.1 FM Port Harcourt. And the headline, CSO sues President Bola Tinubu over Rivers State sole administrator over plan to conduct local government election on August 30. Residents of Ihuaba community in Ahoda East local government area called for urgent shoreline protection to combat flood. Rivers residents push for inclusion of landlords in tax payment. On the foreign scene, UN Security Council votes on embattled Lebanon's peacekeepers delayed. I am Lucky Maxwell. A civil society organization known as Initiative for Freedom, Conflict Prevention and Social Integration, FREECON, has dragged President Bola Tinubu, Attorney General of the Federation, Rivers State Sole Administrator, Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission (RISEC) and its chairman before a federal high court over plan to conduct the local government council election scheduled for August 30th, 2025. The Initiative for Freedom, Conflict Prevention and Social Integration is seeking an order of interlocutory injunction to restrain the RISEC and its members, agents and privies from conducting the local government elections in the 23 local government areas. Today FM Uchenda Joa reports that it is also the prayer of the group that the court restrains RISEC from further publication and or announcement in the print, electronic and social media of the notice on election in the 23 LJs of state fixed on 30th August 2025, pending the hearing and determination of the originating summons before the court. They also want the courts to restrain the chairman of RISEC from further distribution of electoral election materials in way of physical transportation and or electronic distribution pending the determination of the suit. When the matter was mentioned in court, counsel to FREECON, Amegwa Lezina, informed the court that they were in court to determine whether, by the combined reading and construction of sections 197 and 198 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, the President can under a circumstance invent the sole administrator any other authority to oust, transfer, transmit the powers of the governor in the appointment of chairmanship, membership of RISEC. Lezina also contended that the court should also determine if by the combined effect of sections of the Constitution as mentioned, the sole administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibok Eteibas, an authority which they claimed was not recognized by the Constitution in appointing electoral officials, had the statutory responsibility to appoint RISEC chairman and members of the commission to organize, undertake or conduct election across the local government areas of Rivers State. However, counsel to the defendants, Olumide Oluji, a senior advocate of Nigeria, in his comment informed the court that two of his clients had not been properly served the processes and pleaded for time to effect service and responses. The presiding judge, Justice Turaki Mohammed, after listening to plaintiff counsel Amegwa Lezina, who opposed the oral application on grounds that they were proof of service, requested that the processes be served on the defendant counsel and adjourned the case to 3rd of September. Speaking to newsmen outside the court, the applicant counsel Amegwa Lezina described the position of the sole administrator as that of a child born out of illegality and not recognized by Nigerian law, whose action should not be recognized.
The sole administrator of Rivers State is a child born out of illegality. His creation is unknown to law and strange to the Nigerian Constitution, and every action and appointment of his, thereof and therefrom, with regards the conduct of this forthcoming election on the 30th of August 2025 is null and void ab initio. Today in court, the defendants, all ably represented by their counsels, claimed that they appeared only in protest and they were not adequately served. Whereas, as we represented also in court, that the affidavit of service spoke for itself before the Honorable Court and that it was sufficient.
Meanwhile, counsel to the 5 defendants, San Olumide Oluji, declined comment on the proceeding of the court. Meanwhile, the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RISEC, will know its fate on the conduct of the August 30th local government council election on Friday, the 29th of August 2025. This follows the adjournment of a suit by the African Democratic Congress ADC in Rivers State against the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, sole administrator, Independent Electoral Commission, and one other by the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt. The ADC is contending that the new chairman and members of RISEC recently constituted by the sole administrator lack the power to revalidate election timetable and that the time given for the conduct of the election is too short to accommodate interested political parties to participate in the process. When the matter was called up for hearing on motion on preliminary objection, issues of jurisdiction of the court and the motion for joinder and interlocutory injunction to stop the election, the council representing the People's Democratic Party, Zacchaeus Adango, sought to be joined but was opposed by the ADC council, A.O. Imiete. Ruling on the issue of joinder, the presiding judge, Justice Turaki Mohammed, held that it was right for fair hearing to join interested parties and so ruled that thereafter adjourned till 29th of August 2025 after giving 48 hours for the parties to exchange their processes. A Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt presided over by I.R. Minakiri has issued an order of interim injunction against Colonel Ogumerum Eke, Lord Siwosu, for themselves and on behalf of late Ojowo Eke Anyanwu, Oguzo, late Okobule Eke, and late Chief C.O. Amadi families. The court also restrained Eze Ndamati Owabie, who are chairman and members of the customary court, Choba Division, Deputy Sheriff of Rivers State High Court, Deputy Sheriff, Rivers State Customary Court of Appeal, and Commissioner of Police, Rivers State Command. The trial judge, Justice I.R. Minakiri, in a ruling in an application brought by Lucky Mogu, Mondele, Okoro Igbinedium, Anacho Austin, Omunakwe, and 5 others who are claimants in the suit, restrain the defendants either by themselves or servants, agents, previous officers, or otherwise. The defendants are restrained from taking any or further steps towards the enforcement or further enforcement of the judgment of the 3rd and 4th defendants over the land described as Ohia Igbelu Rumosi along the Obirikwere Flyover Airport Road, Port Harcourt, which is in the lawful possession of the claimant in the suit, pending the determination of the motion on notice filed in the suit. Justice Minakiri also issued an order of interim injunction restraining the defendants from interfering with or further occupation and destruction of the claimant's property, preventing, depriving the claimant from the use of their property on the expanse of land described as Ohia Igbelu Rumosi within the same address in Port Harcourt, pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice. The judge thereafter adjourned to Friday, 29th of August 2025 for the motion. Confirming the development in a chat with Today FM correspondent, the chairman of Ikekwaro village of Rumosi community, Ernest Wogu Ihunda, expressed concern that despite the order of the court, which he claimed had also been served on the defendants, they have allegedly continued to act in violation to the orders by destroying properties on the said land. Wogu Ihunda, however, called on government at all levels to urgently intervene to protect the properties and rights of citizens from those acting as though they are above the law, just as he warned members of the public against making any payment to the 1st and 2nd defendants in the suit, saying anyone who does so does it at their own risk. Following the planned establishment of a state emergency management agency by the Rivers State government, residents of Ihuapa community in Ahoda East local government area have called for urgent shoreline protection. The residents who live around the river that links Idoke, Ihowo, Oshiboko, Ihuama, Ubele, Agbandili, Choba, and Abua communities lamented that whenever it rains, their entire community is submerged, forcing them out of their homes. They revealed that the last flooding destroyed their livelihoods and homes, leaving many stranded.
It's terrible. What we saw that time is not an easy task. For some of the community people, they ran out from this area. Part of the community they run because of the flood. So many houses damaged, like all these mud house. You see so many mud house, block house. You see where the floods reach. So it's not easy at all. We have had so many news from paper, radio, and other news commentators. They are telling us that flood is coming. As at now, people are trying to know where they can locate. They normally go to premises where the flood cannot reach, like our primary school. We accommodate some that help each other to make sure say they have somewhere they can lay it. It's over 5 or 10 years since it has been coming.
The resident further disclosed that lives were lost during the flood, stressing that the implementation of dredging and shoreline protection as part of the government's plan will be a life-saving intervention, especially since they currently have no camps to relocate during flooding.
I don't know the extent of the flood that is coming now. That is my fear. Because the past one, nobody in the community, everybody evacuated, which will go to offside. We have many loss of property, and some people up to date never find them. When the flood came here, nobody expected. Because when the flood come from the other side, it hit for the river to inside the community, even the playground. People park their canoe inside the playground, which the mother house, all of them gone down. And up to date, none of them have been repaired. Some people landed homeless.
My cassava I have, within the flood, I ran away. I went to my father's house for that side and stayed almost 1 year, and the flood just came to my house there. If you reach there, you see block house, but my house filled like a river. All my cassava, everything, even from all my phone, the flood spoiled everything. They affect my business, everything here spoiled. I want the government to help me because I'm a widow.
You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. We'll be right back after this short break.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now the rest of the news. Residents of Rumuchakara Extension in Choba community in Obiakwa local government area of River State have called for urgent intervention of the government and relevant security agencies to curb issues of insecurity, bad road, drainage and lack of street lights in the area. The residents of Rumuchakara Extension, which is a neighboring community to Alu, in the Kweri local government area, in what appeared to be a protest, lamented increase in criminal activities and poor drainage systems, which they said have led to hardship and suffering. Victor Obunda, who spoke on the development, claimed that residents had continued to suffer in the hands of armed criminals who invade in vandalism, phone snatching, burglary, in addition to poor state of road and drainages, which he said have been blocked, thereby causing flood in the area. Obunda, while revealing some of their efforts in handling the situation, including monthly community service, especially in reducing the impact of flooding caused by blocked drainages, a proposal to constitute local vigilante and neighborhood watch to enhance security, emphasized the need for urgent intervention of the government.
We are facing significant challenges that requires immediate attention from our government. I'd like to highlight 3 vital issues that need urgent attention. 1. Community vigilante and security. The alarming rate of theft and vandalism and violent crimes has made our environment unbearable. Thieves have killed some of our own. 2. Sanitation. Our streets are littered with dustbin, creating an eyesore and a health hazard. 3. Good road infrastructure. Our roads are in deplorable condition. I ask our government to take immediate action to address these issues. We need tight roads and improve sanitation and enhance security measures.
Some other residents, including Pastor Victor Julius, lamented the increased theft and other challenges faced around the area, which they said was a student environment, emphasizing the need for assistance from government and other relevant agencies.
I experienced so many things around this place. How they have been cutting people knife. Even in my ministry, they have still a lot of things. Both generator, uncountable times. Both my smartphone, my laptop. Before them, April this year also, they also steal some speaker, farm, and Mr. Amp. A lot of things have been happening here. They have killed a lot of people here. We still need God intervention, also quality intervention also to come and help us out.
These are environments whereby a lot of students are. You see need for security and also the good road. During rainy season, even the students are in here, they find it very, very difficult to access their classes, to go to classes, access the road, because there is no way you can, at least move up from the water. One other thing we are facing here, we don't have any good drainage.
Rivers residents have called for the inclusion of landlords in tax payment following the hike in rent. These residents, in an interview with Today FM Sandra Kenneth, while insisting that the amount gained from rents should also reflect on the environment, explained that taxes paid by the landlords would help in repairs of basic amenities. They questioned the rationale behind the exclusion of landlords from payment of taxes when smaller businesses are forced to pay. The residents also called for people who rented policies that will checkmate all rental buildings to avoid tax evasion when payment is implemented.
The landlords should also be paying their taxes, because you can imagine houses that are supposed to go for 200,000, 150k. They are increasing it to about ₦1 million, ₦500,000 naira, which is very much and is affecting the masses. You cannot make an increment like that. So since they have decided to make that kind of increment, they should also be paying tax.
If other people are paying taxes on their businesses, landlords should be paying taxes, because you're making a whole lot of money from it. And most of these buildings that are increasing rents are not even new buildings. So you're increasing and putting very big exorbitant prices on your houses, and then you're not paying tax. So if you're collecting a whole lot of money on your houses, you should be paying tax.
The Search for Common Ground Journalism Forum in Rivers State has trained dozens of female journalists on how to advance their careers and strengthen approaches to addressing criminality and violence in the Niger Delta. The forum, in collaboration with Step Up for Women in Journalism Initiative and the Nigeria Union of Journalists NUJ, organized a 2-day capacity building workshop for female journalists. Speaking to newsmen shortly after the training, the team lead of Step Up for Women in Journalism Initiative, Anne Godwin, emphasized the need for female journalists to continuously build their skills in order to stand out and further elevate their careers.
The theme for the workshop is career advancement amid evolving dynamics. This theme is very, very apt because we understand that the world is evolving and journalists ought to also step up to align with the evolving dynamics. This is no longer time that you do your work with the normal norms. There is need for you to embrace digital skills, for you to acquaint yourself with some of the relevant skills in the industry that could keep you on top of the curve, because these days you need to be relevant to be a sought after. If you are not relevant in what you are doing in your work in the industry, you'll be left behind.
Some participants who spoke to Today FM described the training as an eye-opener, noting that it has inspired them to take deliberate steps to grow their careers in journalism.
Basically, it's to improve our work as journalists, as female journalists, and to equip us with certain skills. One of the things they mentioned here is emotional intelligence, our ability to be able to manage issues so that we can grow from where we are. Invest in themselves, capacity building.
So it was quite educative. I learned something today. That is the fact that intelligence has nothing to do with the fact that you have a PhD. Intelligence has nothing to do with the fact that you know it all.
I have learned a lot. I'm into social media, so anywhere it's opportunity to to sharpen my skill, I take it. I've been able to learn new skill today on how to use social media, especially to investigate pictures and videos. It's an eye-opener.
The Rivers State government has reaffirmed its commitment to youth development, unity and peace as the state joined the rest of the world to mark the 2025 International Youth Day. The 3-day celebration, which began on Thursday, 21st August through Saturday, 23rd of August 2025, was organized by the Rivers State Ministry of Youth Development and held at the Obiwali International Conference Center in Port Harcourt. The global theme was Youth Advancing Multilateral Cooperation Through Technology and Partnerships, while the sub-theme was Fostering Unity and Peace Among Rivers Youth. Speaking at the official opening ceremony, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Youth Development, Rivers State, Ruhoma Chinedu KJ, said the International Youth Day was an opportunity for Rivers youth to embrace innovation, partnerships and peace, while also healing old divisions.
We have chosen to mark this celebration with a blend of seminars, exhibitions, Thanksgiving and rededication service of Rivers Youth. This year's global theme reminds us that the future of the world rests in the hands of young people who can work together across borders, cultures and technologies to solve problems. At the same time, our local theme, which is context, divisions within our youth bodies have weakened our collective strength for many years. This year's celebration provides a platform to heal from those divisions, to build unity and to promote peace as a foundation for progress.
On his part, the sole administrator of Rivers State, Vice Admiral Ibok Eteiba, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Ibiba Lucky Worika, described the event as historic and the first in over a decade since Rivers youth under the umbrella of the National Youth Council of Nigeria gathered in unity to celebrate International Youth Day. Professor Ibibi Aworika, while assuring of his administration's commitment to empowering youth through initiatives, urged youth not to allow themselves to be used as tools of violence in the forthcoming local government elections.
We are increasing funding as well as the operational dynamics of the Rivers State Microfinance Agency to ensure that small and medium-scale enterprises have access to funds for their sustenance development of our communities. We call on our youth to take the initiative and set up cooperatives and business enterprises that will benefit tremendously from the new financial flow. The strength of our youth is not in oil and gas, nor in conflicts and fighting or militants. When our youth support one another across ethnic, political, and religious divides, we all grow stronger and together. You, the youth of Rivers State, Nigeria, Africa, and indeed the world, you carry strength, creativity, and resilience. You are not only the leaders of tomorrow, you are already the builders of today.
Also, participants who share their experiences describe the 2025 International Youth Day in Rivers State as a festival of unity, excellence, and renewed hope for the future. The event also featured the Youth for Excellence Awards, honoring outstanding contributions from young achievers and pioneers. So sorry for that slight break. On the foreign scene, an expected United Nations Security Council vote on the future of the Blue Helmet peacekeeping mission in South Lebanon, which has faced U.S. and Israeli opposition, was pushed back as negotiations continued. The Council, in debating a French-drafted compromise that will keep the United Nations interim force in Lebanon, UNIFIL, deployed in 1978, to separate Israel and Lebanon in place for one more year while it prepares to withdraw. Talks began last week, and it had been thought a vote could come as soon as today, but diplomatic sources indicated that a vote would now come by the end of the week. The Council would signal its intention to work on the withdrawal of UNIFIL with the aim of making the Lebanese government the sole provider of security in southern Lebanon. Under a truce that ended the recent war between Israel and Iran-backed Hezbollah, Beirut's army has been deploying in South Lebanon and dismantling the militant group's infrastructure there. To end the news as a summary of the major stories, we told you that a civil society organization has sued President Bola Tinubu, Rivers State Sole Administrator, and others over a plan to conduct the local government election on August 30. Residents of Ihuaba community in Ahoda East local government area have called for urgent shoreline protection to combat flood in the area. We also told you that Rivers residents are pushing for the inclusion of landlords in tax payment. On the foreign scene, UN Security Council vote on embattled Lebanon's peacekeepers has been delayed. Stella Sasongu Okori, editor of the news. For comments and inquiries, please call 0818-389-2850. Send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. Read our stories on todayfmlive.com. Good evening. I am Lucky Maxwell.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Oh, what did it happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123*2*1# or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
Stay informed, stay ahead. Tune in to Today 95.1 FM for the latest news and exciting sports updates. Your trusted source for everything you need to know. Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Tune in for a journey beyond the ordinary.
Fasten your seatbelts.
We are not just a station, we are the station. Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Yeah. Oh Lord, the best. We pray. Oh Lord. Amen. Everything go better today. Amen. Everything go bright every day. Amen. Lord, you show us the way. Amen. Amen. Mole, mole. Amen. Mole, mole. Amen. Oh, Lord. Amen. Hey. Oh, Lord, my God. Oh. Now you be my God. Oh. Now you I trust. Oh. With you I stand.
tonight. I hope the PDP governors are hearing me. Your Excellency, please, you people should remove monkey ham from your soup. Remove monkey ham from your soup. I support Dunamene for standing strong against the resumption of oil exploration in Ogoniland until federal government accomplish all their promises to the last letter. They should not allow them come back, because look at what is happening in Ihueba. I think we have NEMA. What are those people doing? They will put out money and they just line their pockets with money. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Lucky Master.
Yes, Reverend Maja.
I'm greeting you, Luna.
Yes, good evening.
Yes. Quickly, I enjoyed the complete.
Reverend Maja, your line is breaking. Reverend Maja, please, can you call me back? Your line is breaking. Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Lucky.
I greet you, sir.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
This issue of Ogoni oil, I don't even know the kind of... My name is Simple John.
All right, sir.
I don't even understand how our leaders... That's the way they take us, I don't understand. They think that we are fools. After all the promises, and Lucky, you know what these Ogoni people have passed through? Simple because of is it bad that God deposited this in their land? Are they the cause? They are what every living thing is polluted because of the harbor oil. Please, I supported the doing. Let the federal government do the needful before going into their land. That's my also simple solution. Thank you.
Hello, good evening.
All right, go ahead. Good evening.
Yes, I'm Rona. Good evening to you.
Good evening, welcome.
Yes, even I appreciate the music you played. Lucky Master. Then, what's in my mind? That's where it was asked yesterday when I went through it. That hotel president that was good 62, 1953 or thereabout. This period, that's 57. I'm not exact now. The same period that the one in Port Harcourt here was built. Hotel presidential in Enugu. Gamba, the governor, promised during his campaign, and he came on board. The hotel has been abandoned for the past 15 years. Lucky Maxwell, if you see this edifice, the man has turned around the whole place. It was where cows go for grazing. When I saw the visuals, it was a wow. We have a hotel in Port Harcourt here that has been abandoned by previous governors. And I recall that I've been shouting about that hotel, Airport Hotel. I'm not an expert, but I believe that place will give direct employment less than 500. Indirect employment more than 2,000. Food vendors, motorists have been shouting, what is wrong with us in Port Harcourt, River State? The place is still grown by weed. Yes, I have been made to understand that we own River State. Before he was surrendered, was a good time to a day, governor by side. What are they discussing each time? Why are we not thinking deep? Peter Mba, just in 2 years, has brought in airplane, Enugu Air, what Nigerian government cannot do since Nigerian Airways died. I wish and hope that our successive leader, including the suspended governor, if he's going to come back, and if he actually comes back, if he will not resign, let him think wide. He should expel the political bourgeois that don't tell him the real thing, so that this state, River State, can grow. I am worried. Good evening. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please.
Mike from Aba.
All right.
I took time to see what the politicians are doing, all their games, all the buhaha that is going on. They call it politicking. And I started thinking, what have we really benefited from this so-called democracy? You know, the kind of democracy we play here is not the kind we see in other places. Even from those places, we emulated or we adopted this democracy. Look at some major amenities, facilities, you know, in the country, like the one someone just mentioned about the Hotel Presidential. You talk about the refinery. You talk about a lot of, you know, monumental facilities. We are being built and developed by the military, and yet we condemn the military regime. Even during the military regime, people can air their views, you know, and the military, we are being cautious of, you know, going after the opposition. They were being cautious. But this time around, people do it, the politicians do it with impunity. After all, they will ask you to come to court. And before you come to court, they have taken over with their collaborators that wear robes and all those hammers, they call judges, allegedly. So it's very pathetic. God should help us to deliver us from the hand of these so-called politicians. With most of them, they have nothing, you know, originally doing as a career, and they have turned, you know, all this politics of routine as a career. It shouldn't be a career. It should be service to the humanity. And some of them, when you take them or elect them out from that political position, they become nothing. They have nothing to fall back at. That's why they are holding it with all their two hands, with all they could do to push someone down, to make sure that they remain in the position. God help Nigeria. Thank you. Much well.
Thank you, sir. Please keep the calls coming in. It's what's on your mind. So anything, bedroom issue on your mind, social issue. I'm talking about that thing. I just said social issue. You didn't pick on that one.
Okay, yeah. So
was it because I said bedroom? Why would I skip it?
Okay, you can't. No, you're very fit.
Why would I skip it? Everything is part of it. Even if it's bedroom issue, you can tell us. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please go ahead.
Now, Innocent is my name. I'm coming from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Yeah, my mind is we have tried our politicians, and we know that they don't have anything to offer. So I'm proposing and I'm suggesting a system whereby if you are more than 65 years, you will not be qualified to contest any election in Nigeria. After civil servants, they retire at the age of 60 years. Some professors retire at maybe 70 years because of their intellectual ability. So we all know the law of diminishing return. So when you now start calculating old men in governance, at the end of the day, they don't have anything to offer. We are just moving round. So I think it would be better if you are more than 65 years old, you are not qualified to take any political office in Nigeria, be it local government, state or federal government. We need a new breed. We need a new generation of leaders that at least they are vibrant. They can move. They can turn around in their different areas of jurisdiction. Not somebody that will just be elected. He will not be allegedly just make I go rest. He will be touring everywhere. America, Japan, everywhere. Just eating our money. Governors, the same thing. So if they just put a limit to their age, I think it will go a long way. Thank you very much. Innocent is my name from Port Harcourt.
All right, thank you so much. Good evening, voice of the listeners. Please, what's on my mind is about what my brother said, Dr. Samuel Wanosike said. Please, cleanliness is nearest to development. And please, we are really begging for development in the Ikore local government area, more especially in Ungbogidi Omagwa. From Wodu Godwin C.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Good evening, Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
Politicians, have mercy for us. Please pity for us. Politicians, have mercy for us. Oh, no. If I got it right, just let me know. I greet you, Brother Agbara, I think.
Good evening. I greet you too. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Francis, Captain Francis, my name. Please, what's on my mind now really bothering me? I called some time ago over the area I live in, Umebede, Ikwerengo. Maxwell, I am crying so loud now. I thought I build a house where I can cool off with my family, but the reverse is the case. I am saying 20 years because I came into this place 2013, and before I came, the road was a mess. The road has made me 3 cars gone, 2 cars, Saloon Camry, and a Jeep 4Runner. 4Runner full. When I mean 4Runner, when 4Runner was 4Runner. Because of this bad road, I bought this car. 4Runner, all messed up as I speak. Please help with any way you can to tell these people to help us with this road. Now they've come again with taxation. These people will kill us. I don't know. I have no reason for all this mess. They've come with electricity. I came here. We are living in estimated, whatever they call it, from 2,000 to 3,000, from 3,000 to 4,000 a month. Now, as we speak today, to 10,000 naira a month. Even the electricity we will not see. I am just tired. I don't know if I'm to run back to Bayelsa and cool off. Please help us, Maxwell. Help us speak with this. Your radio station is powerful. Speak to them. Let them assist us in this area. I don't know whether not to kill white fowl or dinner e-goat I go kill before they go hear me. And this thing will make me, I go remember this your laugh. When you laugh, this your laugh. Myself, I begin laugh. You know, you have one funny laugh, Maxwell. Please, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
All right, cheers.
I've decided not to bother myself about Nigerian problem.
And there are issues.
The more you talk, the more they keep on, doing more
the thing
wickedness.
is, there will always be things to talk about every day. That's just the funny part. When you feel like,
Not even
you've talked
positive
about
things,
this one, complaints now.
Negative things. Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Max, man of the people.
Osi.
Good evening, Osnachi.
I greet you, sir.
Max,
Sir?
no be lie, that last caller, no be lie. Your laugh, they make me to laugh. But this country, you see, I've learned how not to bother myself about Nigeria because, Max, I traveled there. I traveled, and I find out say people who I meet for village, my mates them that year where I live come out. Many of them know where they do well, where they do big house on my village, they don't discuss Nigeria. In fact, when you start discussing Nigeria before them, they're saying you change topic on Weber Gagata issue on Kwabi.
they will say you should look for something else.
Peppered meat and ngwongwo.
Yes,
with
you forget
Odeku.
to go and eat bush meat and talk about water and stop discussing Nigeria. If you observe, I have not called for a long time because I'm thinking to join these people and stop discussing Nigeria. But sometimes when I sit down here, the thing go to pepper my ear. That's why I keep praying for you every day that God will give you guys strength for discussing this country every day by day. I pray for your mental health. Maxo,
sir,
what is in my mind is about this politician. Let this our lawmakers. I don't know. They should think. They should change the way they think. Maybe we should have a. They should put a. They should change the law so we can have independent candidates. As in, you must not go through parties to contest. At least people like you and people like Chima, you know that Chima. There's one Chima that used to call you. That seeks truth without fear or favor, you know. I think people like you can come out and contest. Are you not a Nigerian? Are you not a Rivers man? You don't see contest, no vote for you. Yes. So, you see, before, till then, for me, I'm not sure I'm ready for this country. They are matter that tire me. I beg, in eyewitness time, I will call. I have some eyewitnesses. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
God bless.
Yes, go ahead. Good evening. Hello. Go ahead. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Maxwell, that's Congo.
Yes, please.
What is in my mind is this: the condition of Rivers State, where illegality is overriding legality. Nobody is talking. You see, this type of tree that we are planting in Rivers State, it will be very difficult for us to cut it down in future. I'm telling you, Max. They have to be careful. We have outspoken people. We have people who can revolutionize with some other person and say, this is what we want, and it will be done so. Our treasuries of the nation, look at the way they ridicule the state, using all we have, putting their own places in order. What is the wrong? And people are keeping quiet. Thank you very much. I'm not happy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good evening.
Well,
why are you laughing now?
I love the help us. Oh, Rivers State. Only this state, now somebody will enter as PDP, come out as APC. Western primary. What does your ever end? Only this state. Now a governor, when the PDP governor, in local government are APC. Can you beat that? Only in Rivers State. As well, this is a laugh, and this Marcus and the way they play, they help us. Look at my one market. My one market now, with them bid nice about 7 years. Nobody entered here. Reptile don't full every year. Look at the Molo Ray now. Run the cut to the iron, they go sell. In only Rivers State. Bro, that's where I can't come and kill myself.
At all. For peppered something and Odeku, you arrange yourself.
Take something, relax. See, I love you, especially on Fridays. I like your shows on Fridays. Because if you come to make us happy, they tell us, take something that will help you, at least one. Where we carry relax. Because the more you talk, the more you see. Not only for Nigeria, somebody they stop playing with your hand. They play no go move. It happened in Nigeria. And what happened to the person? Nothing. It's in this country. Now this country now, the president don't travel out from there to another country. When they come back now, they come borrow money with them. It's in Nigeria. You see, the River State, oh, today, it's the River that I expected I will see by this time. Honestly. I went to Lagos. I saw how Lagos is moving. Then my dear River State, my lovely River State, with great potentials, great boxers and great swimmers of the state. Some few men hold this state to ransom, buy the state from other people. Nobody could speak. A state that somebody will carry a PDP flag inside somewhere, primary, and come out at APC. Oh, I bet Maxwell, laugh die and laugh for us. God will bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Maxwell.
Yes, please.
Bad. See, within my mind in a banking problem. I beg, make we help me talk to all these bank people. Their problem too much. Which kind of network will they use? I send money to people since Friday. Friday, Saturday. Up to now, they never receive a lot.
This thing they inside the money they inside motor. The bad road no grand arrive.
I will leave my work, go customer care today. English, then they tell me, say, network over. I beg.
I don't tell you now, the thing they motor, bad road there, traffic there.
Thank you, Rosie. I beg.
All right.
This no comment.
The money is inside Gwongworo now. Gwongworo spoil for road.
That's why it has
not got it to the recipient. Money is inside Gwongworo. How many of you know Gwongworo? When Gwongworo is moving like igugu. Hey, make we take a short break. We'll be right back, eh? You have not seen anything. These banks, they will stain your white like this, eh? You know that khaki no be leather.
I was talking about I was debited earlier when I was coming to work, on my way to work. It showed decline, but they debited me.
It's all right.
Now my money is hanging.
Your money is inside Gwongworo.
Reverse it. Let's hope they reverse it. If they don't, bye with that one.
Your money is inside Gwongworo. Before it will get to its destination, send them a mail. Send them a mail. Then send them a message on Twitter. Send them a mail.
The person already did that reversal thing. Just I should wait till tomorrow.
Okay, wait till tomorrow. If they don't reverse it, send them a mail. Then I usually send them a message on Twitter. Private message.
Okay.
Sometimes I used to threaten them. Well, let's take the short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
On this day in history.
Today's news in 60.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Limited and several other upstream gas suppliers have signed gas supply agreements for the delivery of 1.29 billion standard cubic feet per day of feed gas. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company (NNPC) Limited has reported a profit after tax (PAT) of 185 billion naira for July. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC) says the country is on track to achieve a crude oil production target of 2.5 million barrels per day by 2026. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has asked the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission (RMAFC) to retreat over its plan to upwardly review the remuneration packages of political office holders. And on the foreign scene, New Zealand's postal service said it has suspended most deliveries to the United States, citing uncertainty over the impact of President Donald Trump's looming tariffs.
Today's news in 60. In 60.
The station with the...
As the voice of the people, we make sure that no one misses out. On Today 95.1 FM, there's something for everyone.
Our tech show, because tech is new money. Our kids show, because we love the little ones.
Our gospelration, because it's the moment of truth. Our High Life show, because High Life is vintage.
Our sports show with the adrenaline. Our midnight show, because we care about your love life.
Our nostalgia drive, because old is gold. Our show for young people, because Gen Z code is on.
Our pidgin bit, because na Naija we dey. Our book review, because books are a mirror. Our big stories, because big things only.
Our health shows with seasoned health experts, because we care that you're healthy. Our eyewitness report, because we want to hear from you. Our reggae show, because Rastafari.
One love.
Today 95.1 FM. Today's quest. Today 95.1 FM. Today's hustle. Today 95.1 FM. Today's connect. Today 95.1 FM. Voice of the people.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
All right, yes, of course, we're back. Now, let's go to our communities. Basically, some of the things, or whatever we're going to discuss this evening, is something you already know about.
Yeah, something that affects us, our community, society.
The youth, from childhood down to 18. Once you're 18, you're an adult, but at that point you're a youth. You are the future of any nation. If you occupy their mind, the reason why some people talk about education, skills, and jobs is to occupy the minds of the youth. The mind cannot be blank. It is occupied by negativity or occupied by positive things. You discover that when you are busy, you don't think of gossips within your environment. You don't think of doing any negative thing within your environment. Because you're busy. When you're back from work or from your business place or from school, you'll definitely be tired. Except if you are Jackie. There's no way you won't be tired. No matter how strong you are. The next thing you want to do is to rest. Because the next day, you also have to embark on another journey. So it becomes a normal routine. You are busy from Monday to maybe Saturday thereabout or to Friday thereabout. You have clothes to wash, you have things to do, you need to prepare for the new week. So you become so busy. When the youth are busy, crime will definitely reduce. When the youth are busy with meaningful things, jobs are created, it is easy for crime to be reduced. You don't reduce crime by buying gunboats. That is a wrong approach. Because the person you're buying gunboats or cars for the police to chase was a normal person before. He or she was not causing any form of injury to the society. One of the reasons why in developed countries they focus more on children and the youth is because they don't want to handle a whole lot of nonsense on their hands in the future. So it is better for you to train up the child the way it should go. When they say train up a child, they are not just referring to parents alone. They are also referring to the authorities. Train up the child the way it should go, so when he grows up, the he there is both the male and the female gender. They won't depart from it. So if you want a better society, you must invest in the youth.
Very important.
There are no two ways about it. Am I correct? You must invest. If you don't invest in the youth, Satan will invest in them. And they will become a menace to the society. You start talking about how to fight crime. Ukechi Smith-Dibia, who is a security expert, will always say, for you to even say you want to fight crime, it means there was a failure somewhere. Because if you had curbed that crime from happening, you wouldn't be thinking of fighting it. So when they say they want to fight crime, it means there was a failure somewhere. How come in our society today, youth, very many of them are engaged in negative activities? They are becoming a menace to the society. Take a look at those that have been churned out from secondary schools. And then from secondary schools, some of them will not have the opportunity of going further, either to the university or technical schools, or getting a skill so they can get a job. So you see that they are left just like that. Their parents are made poorer by policies of government, so their parents can't even sponsor them. Government don't also have a program for them. All this, their school feeding program, this one, I heard in Akwa Ibom, they said they want to do free food. It's the same thing they are doing. Okay, when you give me food today, tomorrow I no go chop. I'm asking now, are we in a war-torn zone? Is this Gaza, where they are distributing aid, food, and mattress? This is not Gaza. How can a whole governor say, oh, the LGS, they are distributing food? That's a shame. People should be ashamed of even publicizing such a thing. Create jobs for people. Oga, no, give me food. Don't give me fish to eat. Give me net. Give me everything, and I will go river, go catch fish. Am I correct? Teach me how to fish. People want lucrative skills. People want to be relevant. Every normal human being wants to be relevant. So when you say, oh, people should go and get skilled, how many people can pay for some certain skills? Even IT skills these days, the most lucrative ones. You have 500,000, you have ₦1,000,000. How many parents can afford that? So it is the duty of government to plan. When China wanted to, industrialize their system, they sent their children to other countries. In their own country, they were also equipping them with skills, all manner of skills, in the oil and gas sector, in the tech industry, in the building industry. That's why you see that when it comes to manpower, skilled manpower, you give it to China. Nigerians have strength, physical strength, but some of us don't have skills. Nigerians, they have physical strength. How do you know that Nigerians, the youth, have physical strength? Go on the street. Have you seen those guys who usually sell towel and handkerchief? Do you know? Yes, on the road. Do you know? I usually wonder, how do these people? How much would they sell in a day? Somebody will walk. Somebody will walk
and
from.
You see them everywhere.
Everywhere.
Moving. There's not like they're just staying in one place.
That's to tell you, Nigerians have strength to work.
We're not lazy people.
Well, no, all those guys they say lazy youth for where?
We're not lazy Nigerian.
Nigerian youth
just,
have strength. That's why a Nigerian youth will go abroad, do a legitimate job,
and
3 jobs.
We'll excel very well.
We'll excel.
We'll have other jobs, running 2-3 jobs.
And the person will be going to school. Do you understand? Somebody will be doing 2 jobs and will be going to school. If you no get strength, you no go fit. If you don't have strength, no, you can't try that. So Nigerian youth they have the brain, but they just need that enabling.
I think the issue is idleness.
Environment.
Idle.
Now, when youth are idle, that's when the issue of drug abuse comes in.
Yeah, true.
Go to our communities today. A few weeks back, people were calling, oh, in our community, youth are now into drugs. Teenagers are now into drugs. They are abusing drugs. They are sniffing this and sniffing that. You know them. I don't want to call some of the names, but you know them. They are sniffing this and they are sniffing that. It wasn't like that before. It wasn't. The population is increasing. The question is are the jobs increasing? Because when You were alone. You were staying in self-con. You got married. You were managing with your wife in that self-con, right? You gave birth to the first child. There's increment from from one person
to
two to three. That child will be jumping and scattering everywhere. Even you will know that this house done small for us. If you now join another child, that's from one person to now 4 people. There's need for what? Expansion. So the more the population, the more the expansion when it comes to job in any society. There are countries that have built technologies, they have built systems. They now need human beings to take care of it. So they open their borders. Men, come in, come and impregnate our girls so that we can have human beings that will manage what we have put in place. What these guys are putting in place here is PDP convention, APC convention, and you will not do meeting, you will do meeting. Or school feeding program. You just hear funny programs that they are doing. You just ask yourself, in this 21st century, now, why are our youth into drugs? Our guest will come in soon. Why are our youth into drugs? Why are youth sniffing all manner of whatever? I heard they even go to the sewage disposal system, open it and then sniff whatever, and then get high. Probably for the moment. Later they will come back to their senses. They go. So
because definitely you have to come back to reality.
Exactly. So before you know it, it becomes a routine. The ones who are able to gather small money, they will go and buy something, and then they'll mix it with. I don't want to. I know them, but so I won't give. So you won't say now for Maxwell mouth to hear them. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Mix it with this, and then, or they say, to raise the roof down if they are with a one baby, let me mix this and this so I can bring down the roof. So you see our youth getting, some of them you see them on the road walking, you just know that something is wrong somewhere.
You see, this hard drug thing has become a norm in our society and in our communities. Like our youth now see it as the way of life or a way to live. As much as I know that there are a lot of jobs for every youth to be a part of, but it still does not even justify why they should now go into hard drugs. Let's say, there are no jobs, that's why you decided to go into hard drugs. Okay, now that you've started taking hard drugs, has your life gotten better? Has your life improved? Okay, you decide to do that to while away time, or you're waiting for a better life, you're waiting for a job opportunity, you're waiting for anything you can start doing, but in the meantime you want to start taking drugs, and then you become used to that as a way of life. How has your life now improved? Because sometimes I want to think, why do our youth take drugs? I know that people will say, there are no jobs, the condition of living is hard, but these hard drugs is not making the condition of living any better. Because you're working on now, if you count 5 guys or 5 youths, because both guys and girls, they are both into this thing. There's not even a male thing anymore. There are young ladies that are into hard drugs like a way of life. If you count 5 people, out of the 5, 4 are into drugs or 3 are into drugs. And I'm wondering, like, okay, why are they so much engrossed in this thing? Because the satisfaction that you get from this drug, it does not even last. People that are into it, that have recovered from it, or they've stopped and then they got better, they can tell you for free that hard drugs, the momentary pleasure or whatever high feeling you get is just for a moment, and then when it expires you have to go back again and again and again and again. And it's a problem in our society, because this is the reason why those people that are into these drugs, they now start going into crime, because you're no longer thinking straight, your head is not functioning well, you're already high on something, so the next thing you're thinking is how to get quick money to buy these things again, because if you stay away from it, it's a problem for you. So this is a problem in our society, that as much as we know that the government are not doing so well helping our young people, but I think the youth also have their own blame inside this matter, why they are taking drugs and why the thing is becoming a problem in our society.
So you want to blame some of these youth who are into hard drugs?
I feel like they did okay. We want to pass the blame to every other person but themselves, but I think the youth, they are the main cause. They know why they are doing these things. Is it government that will carry this thing and put in your hands to take? No. Or is it, oh, my parents did not do this for me, did not do that for me? Is that why you decided to start taking drugs? Did your parents put it in your hand? I know there are circumstances of life and conditions that drive some of them into this way of life, but it still does not justify their going into it, because even if you say they do not have options or I had no choice, you still had a choice not to take it or not to get into that aspect of living.
Rona, this particular trend wasn't like this before.
Yeah,
the same youth,
it wasn't so common around as it
people
is now.
were hiding, to smoke Indian hemp. People were hiding. It was for, in quotes, some set of people they call bad boys. But now, even in an open environment, people smoke.
Because everyone now, to them, everyone is doing it. It's no longer a crime. It's not a problem. You can be walking on the road and you are blowing whatever it is you are blowing, and you are puffing whatever it is that you are puffing. There's no shame anymore now. I think morality and shame is not even a thing anymore. So you can do whatever you want and you get away with it. Nobody will question you. Nobody will caution you. Nobody will tell you what you are doing is wrong. So that's why I said it is first your decision before you now blame society, government, family, hardship, and everything. It is first your decision before you start passing the blame to every other person.
Now the question is, how can we reduce it? Because number one, the people who are into hard drugs, the youth who are into hard drugs, there will be need for rehabilitation.
Definitely.
Who will take that responsibility?
Definitely.
When you now rehabilitate them, what do you do with them? Would you just leave them like that?
There has to be a plan for, after making them clean from this thing, what would they now start doing to occupy their minds and the time they spent on this? Because that's the only way we can even reduce. If you take someone to rehab and the person comes out of rehab clean and the person is idle, does not have anything to do, does not have anything occupying him or her, definitely the tendency to go back to living that kind of life will come again and again, and our society will start perishing and suffering because of that.
So how do you also change the person's mindset? That's what we're looking at. How can we reduce the rate at which our youth are into drugs within our communities? There's a place, I won't call the place, Osinachi actually knows, where you call the name of the place around a certain place.
Yeah.
And he said if you go there, mama or papa or pikino, they are all selling. They are all selling the thing.
It's a business. Some persons, that's their means of livelihood though.
So I now ask, where is the NDLEA? I heard sometimes they say, they went to schools to... Are we solving the problem from the root? What is the root of this problem? Because if you just keep on cutting the branches, the trees will grow back. The branches will come out. Again, fresh ones. So what is the root of this problem? How did we get here? How can we sort out this problem? You have the home. You have the society, the community. You have the religious organizations, churches, mosques. You also have the government. You have the NDLEA. How can we sort out this problem? How can we reduce this in our society? Where do we start from and move to where? To where again? So that we can reduce it to the barest minimum. Yes, you cannot totally erase, negativity from the society, but you can reduce it
to the point where it's not as common as it
exactly.
is.
Let's take this call. Good evening.
Good evening, Maxwell and the co-presenter.
Good evening.
Doc, go ahead, sir.
Okay. All right. Maxwell, how can we reduce that? Maxwell, do you know, in those days, when you can't smoke before your parents, and those days, parents hardly smoke. Even the grown-up children wanting to smoke, you can't smoke in front of your parents because you're so afraid of what they will do to you.
That's normal cigarette, too.
That's normal cigarette, too. But now, the parents are even smoking the marijuana and all that. Igbo, let's be... In fact, I went to one town about 5 years ago or 4 years ago. It's a normal business in that town. Very... when I call town, I mean real town. I don't want to mention the name of the place. But now one of the towns in River State, it's a normal thing. They do it, use it to do hair. They use it to cook food. Parents are selling, children are selling. You understand? Amazingly. But then the issue is this. You're talking about NDLE, you're talking about the young ones smoking. Do you know one of the reasons? The law enforcement agency, they don't do their work anymore. Even when they see these people smoking, they collect money from them. I gave someone a lift one day, he was carrying Igbo. I didn't know why the person chose to join me because I'm a doctor. Maybe the person feels with my influence, he will pass on the road. So as soon as we're approaching police checkpoint, the person told me that it's the blood of Jesus. Because, you know, sometimes these police guys, they use something on the road. They dictate them. They go straight where it is and bring it out. Especially the Yahoo boys and some of these boys that keep their hair somehow, like that of the Yahoo boys. They go straight. The only difference that the Yahoo boy or whatever, some of these bad boys, when they meet them, they pay off. But what I'm trying to say is that the law enforcement agency, they are no longer doing their work. They collect the money and let them go. Maxwell, about 30 or 35% of Uniport girls smoke weed. About 55% of Uniport boys, they do it. In fact,
How did you get this statistics, Doc?
Oh, Maxwell, we know that researches has been made. In fact, most of them that tell you they live off campus, okay? You go to a particular lodge. Oh, it's a normal thing. The girlfriend comes and it is like water. They drink it like water. You see some girls who feel should be responsible. They tell you, well, they take it. Do you understand? Yeah, but the issue there is this. It is so common because our law enforcement agencies, police, NDLE, and other people that should be responsible, you know, to curb that, they are no longer doing the job. They are busy collecting money. And to an extent, you may not blame them because there is poverty in the land. Maxwell, if, for instance, me, I am paid well, do you think I'll talk about PP, private practice? Maxwell, if you're paid well, do you think you may run into another radio station or do side business? They're not paying the police well. NDLE, they're not paying them well. They have children that have to go to school. They will feed. Even if you pay me 2.5 million, Maxwell, it may not be enough for me. But it will be reasonable for me not to engage in other business. I will mind my patients. I will mind the government patients where I'm working. But if you pay me 1,700,000, 500,000, and I'm seeing this patient in government hospital, Maxwell, do you know how much fuel I buy in a month? Won't I go and do PP? I meant to say the problem of insecurity here. People used to play it. It is a problem of what? Poverty. So everything boils down to poverty. Because even some of these students who are smoking this, the girls joining them, the boys are giving them money. Yahoo boy, what's making them to go into Yahoo? It's not money. Poverty has made our children to join Yahoo. Most of the Yahoo you're seeing is poverty. And that is why the crime rate reduced, because the boys are no longer interested in going to kill, shoot, collect phones. They enter into Yahoo and they make their money. And I tell you, Maxwell, 70 to 80% of Yahoo boys smoke India hemp. And that is how they're having this girlfriend, especially in universities. If you know number of Yahoo boys in Uniport, I don't tell you where to go and you assess them. I won't tell you where to go.
Thank you, Doc.
You know better now. Good. So, Maxwell, that is poverty. Poverty in land. That is a major cause of some of this evil. Pay policeman well, he will do his job well. Pay LE guy well, he will do his job well. Other agencies responsible for combating this thing. And then, let's in my time, have them in. I've never tested, I've never smoked in my life before. Even beer I don't take.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I have for my parents. I never saw my parents doing it. And have them do it.
Right.
But these days, oh God, is a problem of poverty.
Thank you,
and
Doc.
People
Thank you so much.
Not doing their job. Thank you very much.
Go ahead. Good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Maxwell.
Maja?
What do we do? It's a question. Not too difficult to answer. But the political bourgeois have made it very difficult. But they weaponize poverty. Intentionally. No reason. Just to make the people poor. If the intention of the government is not to make people poor and make the children of the average Nigerian or poor home not to survive, why are they giving loan to a student? To giving a loan to a student instead of it to give to his father or to the mother, you give to a student. You see, Rona, you don't understand. Maybe you understand. You understand what is poverty. If you smell poverty, they are not sure. Wake up in the morning, they are not sure that to get a bit of food of 100 naira. They are not sure how to eat the next day. You will do the things that you ought not to do.
All right.
For example, Lucky Maswell has been shouting. And I want to tell you, Lucky Maswell, you say you are tired of Nigeria. You're not tired. It's in your blood. It's in your DNA. You are not tired. You are still talking about it. We are still discussing it. And we'll continue to discuss it till the change comes. How do you juxtapose the reason why a government will build a market, spend billions, that is not scrutinized, build a market, and nobody is using it? The market women are still on the road. What is the thinking for a government to build a hospital running to billions, not to one, not two, and nobody's using it?
Thank you, sir.
The drug these children is poverty. Poverty. The government should build industries where our youth can be gainfully employed. Youth everywhere, loitering everywhere.
Thank
no
you,
job.
Robin Maja.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please.
Rona and Maxwell.
And welcome.
I greet you all there. Uti from Demo. Yeah. Yes, I appreciate all you have been doing so far. And we as a brother, we are very peaceful and law-abiding. Thank you, all of you, that you have gave your time to at least address the issue of the brother and Emo at large. Let me appreciate all of you. I see that the Nigerian police force should avoid tasking Okada people along our.
Was he listening to the conversation?
Oh, good evening, Mr. Master.
Please call back from 8, for eyewitness. Okay. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yes, sir, my brother. I greet your second there.
I greet you too. Good evening.
Yes, sir, my dear sister. Mr. Master, honestly, sometimes when you raise up an issue like this, when I begin to look at it, I do wait for this country, honestly. You ask what is the law enforcement, who their primary duty is to checkmate all of these things. Where are they? If at all, safe, they even exist in Rivers State, because if they exist, my brother, up to, as in, they're supposed to do their job. Now, it's not even difficult, Mr. Master, to even find, as in, get where all this is happening. It's almost everywhere. Even blind self can even see, can see them. They are almost in each community you go, my brother. You see all of these things. And before, it's very difficult before you can even see where someone sits and be smoking. The person will be hiding. But now it's no longer, it's like they just blow whistle and everybody, some self even smoke along the road. Self, you will see them, they will smoking. When they pass, you will just hear they say, you say, my brother. And these people are supposed to stand as in be on ground to checkmate all of these things are nowhere to be found. Let me shock you, Mr. Maxwell. I was somewhere one certain time like that. A police, this just drove to where these boys are. where they are selling all of these things. I won't even mention the name, but as in, I was very shocked. They came there, collect whatever they're supposed to get, then drove out again. Business continued. That is the kind of society we have find ourselves. And you even talk about government, my brother. You know, one thing I learned about this our government is this. They make their citizens as in hungry, so that whatever they bring, the people will not get any option than to accept it.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you.
I remain Kesley from Obogoro. Thank you for having me.
All right, sir. We'll go for this short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
Unleash the power of the airwaves with the ultimate radio experience. Tune in to Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Don't just listen, immerse yourself.
That is 100% true.
Welcome back. So we're looking at drug abuse within our communities. We're looking at youth who are into hard drugs, taking one thing or the other, just to, keep life going. How can we reduce it? How would you describe the rate at which our youth are now engaged in hard drugs? It wasn't like this before, 10, 15, 20 years ago.
And how is it like in your community?
Exactly.
Do you have like so many youths in your community on hard drugs and stuff?
And what do you think is the impact or implication? Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, Reginald.
Go ahead, sir.
We can know about this of drugs, either total eradication of drugs or reducing it without putting the blame squarely on government. Because the duty of government is to solve problems, is to ensure that people are punished for whatever crime they commit or whatever thing they do. But in a situation where the government agency that are supposed to do that are also compromising. So how do you reconcile it? Mr. Maxwell, let me tell you, you see drug agency is more corrupt than Nigerian police. You see this NDLA, they are more corrupt than Nigerian police. If you go there, maybe they carry somebody to the office. These people will be telling you, instead of charging the person to court, they will be telling you 600,000, 500,000 to bail somebody. And the worst of it all is that if they come on operation and they discover all these drugs and then take it to office, they also have people they will call to sell those drugs to them. This is what I have witnessed. I witnessed this thing in their office. So how do you talk about somebody who should enforce the issue of drug abuse and the person is into it? If you have 1,000 NDLA officers, Mr. Maxwell, the ones that are not taking these drugs is not up to 50. Otherwise, all of them take these drugs. So, how do you stop it? Government, if we want to talk about controlling it or stopping it, government must take responsibility. Government must take the first blame, because where is this thing coming from? Is it those people that are taking it? Are they the people that produce it or bring it into the country? How does it come into the country? How do they distribute it? So we have to start from that angle. It's not. I will not also say that it is issue of poverty. Yes, poverty is involved, but you also see people who are doing well, people who are working, who are doing well in life. getting involved into it. So do you call it poverty? It's not completely poverty. So I think for me, like in my place to go to here now, in my place to go to, almost everywhere now you see it. It's not hidden again. Community has tried to invite the security people, to invite them, but they will arrest them. They will collect 500, 600 and release them.
Thank you
Do you
very
know
much.
that some of these people are in their payroll? Mr. Maxwell, you have to know this. So
Thank
you
you,
have
sir.
to know this. Those of them that are into this thing settle these people on monthly basis. They settle them between 100,000, 200,000,
All right. Thank you, sir.
They settle the office.
All right, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Maxwell.
Honorable Chris, go ahead.
Yeah. I have every right to be rich in this country because I have the connection. If anywhere I want to go, any office I want to go, I have the connection to enter. But because of the family background or my name at times is not good in the, so anything that happens before you show 10 to 7 persons, do you know this person? Everybody. So my face show for this country. So let me tell you this. NDLA, there is one at Atlare. If you try such, in short, let me know expose much thing, but if you try such to call them for that, let me tell you, they have people they recruit like small boys and small girls that go around, look for where people that are selling all these things. They are not going there to stop them. It's just for them, for their own personal game to make money. How much did you make? You come, you pay, you go back and start your business. So in a situation where you ask me to report so person to you, when I report that person, you tell the same person that is Honorable Chris that reported you to our office. And in the morning, you still see the same boy that are selling the same drug, bouncing. You told them that you will see. So let me not go there. If the only problem is this, families should educate their children. I say if not because of the family background where I come from, I can do anything in this country and go away with it and nothing will happen. I have the connection from here to Abuja. I know many offices I will go. I know who I will call. The matter with that. But because of the name, my Christ, this thing with it, God, I can't do such business. That's the reason why I'm suffering today. Not that I don't know what to do to make money in Nigeria. And then nothing will happen. But let them do what they're supposed to do. Don't report anybody to them thinking that they will not expose you. They know the places they are selling all those drugs. Look at the office there and Atlari. They know everywhere. They are telling you to come and report to us.
Thank you very much.
Don't try it to. Don't try it to.
All right, thank you. Good evening, go ahead.
Hello, Master.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Good morning with your co-worker.
Good evening.
Good evening. Master, I was with a foreigner, and do you know one thing the foreigner told me? He said, you can be rich if you are poor today in Nigeria or you came to Nigeria today. He said, by tomorrow, you can be rich. And he said, if you spend 1 month, 1 year, you can be a multi-billionaire. Now, the person told me that the land, if you want to go in a real way, legal way, that the whole land in Nigeria is fertile. You can grow whatever thing you want to do. Go. But he said, if you want to go in a criminal way, illegal way, Maxwell, the person said, you can go on drug and nothing will happen. You can go with arm, nothing will happen. As far you have backup. And now, these are the things happening in Nigeria. Now, when you tie the people, you make sure things are so difficult to the people, you find out that things, the people will look for the other means to make, whether with crook or any other way, to make money. Now, look at what is happening. Today, if you didn't carry arm, they will not recognize you. First class, today, nobody recognizes first class. So first class, just carry the certificate, keep somewhere. Today, if you are not carrying arm, Maxwell, nobody will recognize you. Look at most people they mention or they give appointment today are people who are one time their warlord in crime. So what I'm saying here is that the government are the ones, they know these people, they take it, they do business with these people, and the people also know them. So there's no how, if you go to the drug law office, just like the other man said, you'll find out that these same people know them. It's not far. Go to Bundu Water side. Go to Bundu Water side. It's not far. Let me say it to everybody. Go to Bundu Water side. The market is there. I think it's the one at Choba. So these things are not so difficult. It's open, so everybody know it. It's not a hidden thing. If the government wants to stop it, they can stop it. If they don't want to stop it, they cannot stop it. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you.
Let's take some messages. Maxwell, greetings. Unemployment is the root cause of guys indulging into smoking of hard drugs. These guys smoking these hard drugs are selling their houses, lands, and properties for peanuts for them to smoke these hard drugs because if they stop smoking these hard drugs, they won't be comfortable because they have been addicted to it. The youths are not lazy. Government should be blamed because they failed to do their parts. From Thank God Ability at Table. Let's check for WhatsApp messages. In my opinion, drug abuse can never stop in Nigeria. In fact, the higher the money the youth earn, the more drugs they will take. Taking of drugs is part of life. The problem is when it is taken excessively. Right now from Woji. Send your messages to 0701 9339 962. Talking about hard drugs in our communities and society. What is the cause? What is the reason why a lot of youth are into hard drugs? And in your community, do you have the high number of youth taking hard drugs in your community? What can be done to reduce? Like you said, it might not be eradicated completely, but it can be reduced to a level that more like reduce the barest minimum. Yes, it can be reduced. What can be done? Who has the most role to play? The government, the society, the family, or the youth themselves? That is the question we are asking. 0701 9339 962 to join in the conversation. Send a text message or a WhatsApp message or a 1-minute voice note to the WhatsApp line. You can also call 0810 9510 951 to join in the conversation and tell us your thoughts on the matter.
Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Why this thing cannot stop? When I was in Abuja, I was doing this my senior brother. We normally went hire this federal vehicle, which we saw the plate number written FG. And my senior brother would dress like a large, and they would drive all the way. They would take one escort with the driver. It was only 4, and they would drive from Abuja to Delta and buy those Indian and pull it inside the boot. And when they were going, they would buy newspaper. And they would be reading that newspaper. And every checkpoint, nobody would stop them till when they would get to Abuja. And as soon as they would get to Abuja, they will offload everything. The business will start. So it cannot even stop. Even the House of Assembly members, they don't even come and use their very tinted glass, they will come. And when my brother see them, he now move. He will now go and give it to them. So it will not stop. It will not stop.
Thank you very much. Good evening, go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Maxwell.
Yes, please.
This is Sam from Ahoda.
Go ahead, Sam.
I think the only way we can stop it is for the community to be involved, because if you ask me, NDLA, they've compromised because they know these guys that sell these drugs. And when they are arrested, the next couple of days, you see them back to their house. Some don't even get to days, hours, you see them back to their houses. So the community need to see it as a way of sanitizing, the community. They need to take it up. The youth need to arise and know that they need to see how they can sanitize the place. Because if we allow the youth to indulge in drugs, that's hard drugs, abuse of drugs, use of drugs, I wonder the kind of society we'll have tomorrow. Because you see some of them, when they take this thing, the way they react, the way they behave, in fact, you'll be wondering if that person is normal. So for us to stop it, the community needs to fully be involved. That's my own take. Thank you so much.
Sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
And your colleague. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Yes, my name is Herbert.
Yes,
First
sir.
of all, hard drug is a very endemic substance, and it's not good for our health. And then our youth these days, what they do is they don't want to work. Let's forget about whether government want to, provide jobs for us or not. My brother, that's where they're hungry and they go find food. They don't want to work. They don't want to sit in their comfort and then la vida. So it doesn't come out that way. So the only way we will stop this thing, for me, in my opinion, like the other brother said, the community have to be involved. Yes. But let me also tell you that a drug baron is a lord over the subjects, those that smokes that thing. With one pinch, he can order the death of anybody, God forbid. With one pinch, a drug baron can order harm on anybody. So the community being involved, they should get prepared. If not, their preparedness will be defeated. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, keep the calls coming in 0810 9510 951 0810 9510 951. Good evening. Yes, please go ahead. Hello. Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Go ahead.
I've actually been hearing all these the contributions from from other people concerning the subject of the conversation. But I want to know, what responses do you have for these things they are sharing? Because these are realistic facts they are sharing on air. What is the response of your radio station or probably stakeholders concerning these matters? Thank you very much.
Yes, go ahead. Good evening. Hello. Yes, go ahead. Good evening.
Hello, Maxwell. Good evening.
Yes, please.
Yes, for me, I want to say that people that are into this drug something is a personal thing. I heard you saying, poverty. Poverty, you think nothing is cheap? These drugs they are taking is not cheap. I know somebody that is the least he will spend in a day is 100,000, the least, when there is no money. Otherwise, they spend more than they can spend anything. We are saying they are poor. How? It's just a personal thing. I remember Fela, his blessed memory. Was his family poor? We have people that are big men and women that rich family. We are into it. So what we say to those ones? So we should not use poverty as an excuse for people that really want to do their thing. So for me, poverty has nothing to do with drugs. So it's just a personal thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Good evening. Go ahead. Hello. Go ahead.
Hello. Good evening, Master.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm Matthew calling from Mobile Time
Yes, please.
Community Mobile in Abo. So, I'm listening to the comments. In a drug issue, I see that as an individual take, you understand? So, in an actual sense, poverty is not what is causing it. What somebody brings us his or her mind to do. On the other hand, there are people that are into drunken. So, for me, it's somebody's choice. That's how I see it.
All right, let's take some messages.
On Facebook, EB Okenaya West says the youth should be enlightened on the dangers of drug abuse, and secondly, government should create opportunities to make the youth busy. An idle mind is the devil's work. Thank God Unwazi says if it is India hemp, it would have been good. Controversial Bomber says for cannabis sativa, intake is cool when compared to other drugs. Many developed and developing countries have legalized its intake. Cannabis have been reported to have various potential benefits, including pain relief, anxiety.
Well, that's for the professionals to talk about it.
Right. I think that's all the messages we have on
that one is
Facebook.
Before you go and legalize something, the authorities will need to check.
Yes. This one says during drugs business can be stopped in Nigeria because many of our leaders are into it too. Anderson from Port Harcourt. Okay. They have regular text message. So it says some security agencies are also involved. Thank God I believe they are taken. All right.
All right, let's see if we can take one or two more calls and then
081090951 for calls 080719339 to still send your messages or WhatsApp messages. Before we get into our witness report, this one says let's not blame the government on this. Okay.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Muriel.
Thank you, Maxwell. Good evening.
Good evening,
Roma. Well, Maxwell, hard drugs. It is it's a serious matter, especially amongst them students. If you go to schools, secondary schools, government schools especially mixed schools, boys and girls schools, if you know what is happening there with drugs, it's unbelievable, Maxwell. And do you know what these drug lords do? They go and they have guys that they I don't know what they call these, maybe foot soldiers. So they go to secondary schools, and when school has closed, as the students are coming out, they're looking for the hard boys, the big boys among them. They are spotting them, and before you know, they just trace them, just before them gradually, and don't get to out of the premises when they are heading, and begin to try to initiate them, try threatening them. As well, they told them calmly to see the reason why to belong. And before you know, those boys begin to be their agents. They are just looking for agents among in secondary schools. Maxwell, it's a serious matter. Are we talking about the sachet drinks? I told you before, those things are just like snacks, biscuits for them now. Even among girls, not even just boys. So it's a serious matter, and the police need to look at secondary schools because that's where they get easy praise. Their agents, small boys, SS1, SS2, SS2, senior secondary. And amongst them, they sell in the school. These boys become their agents to sell for them in different schools. It's a serious matter, and government really need to look into it. they begin to they send into calls from agents, they send into calls, and then they begin to go further. At the least secondary school, they begin to look for Yahoo Plus. That's how it starts from secondary school. So that's the main point where they need to check this. Thank you, Maxwell. Good night.
Thank you very much. All right. Prepare to send in your
eyewitness report.
Exactly. Pour them in. We'll take this short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Stay informed, stay ahead. Tune in to Today 95.1 FM for the latest news and exciting sports updates. Your trusted source for everything you need to know. Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Unleash the power of the airwaves with the ultimate radio experience. Tune in to Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Don't just listen, immerse yourself.
That is 100% true. True.
our sports show with the adrenaline, our midnight show because we care about your love life.
Our nostalgia drive because old is gold. Our show for young people because Gen Z code is on.
Our pigeon bit because na Naija we dey. Our book review because books are a mirror. Our big stories because big things only.
Our health shows with seasoned health experts because we care that you're healthy. Our eyewitness report because we want to hear from you. Our reggae show because Rastafari. One love.
Turn the dial and turn up the thrill. We are not in the same league. We are rewriting the rules. Here on Today 95.1 FM.
All right, welcome back. Feel free to join the conversation. It's your turn. It's now your turn to call in and tell us what the problem is.
Yeah, the focus is on you now.
What's going on in your community? Please call us and tell us. Good evening. Welcome. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
You are original like cover.
All right, sir.
Mr. Maxwell. The community people to come. One of them, like that community, is Choco. We are gathered how to be a this community. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it's something that's supposed to be that I don't have a root. I'm complaining of my road. Choco planning the road. Yeah, my is. If you look at the and Churchill, these two communities are oil producing communities that is making money, that government is making money from these two communities. I have stopped complaining of this road, but right from the time that when I took the administrator, I know that he is not coming here to solve any problem. But I am tempted to call now again because I want to draw the attention of NDDC, the NDDC, to this road. Chokocho, who maintain pipeline roads. NDDC is supposed to help us fix this road because NDDC is an interventionist agency that is able to take responsibility of some of these things, especially when it comes to issue of oil producing communities, which my community and Dumichim happen to fall within this business. So why are we suffering? Why will NDDC allow us to suffer? Those of us will contribute money to hire machine, to grade, to buy materials, hire machine and grade this road. But do we continue like that? Must we continue like that forever? In as much as we don't have a government that will have to solve this problem now in River State. NDDC, I want to beg you, Tony Okocha, you are representing us here. Please come to the aid of Chokocho Umechen Pipeline Road. I'm not also forgetting the solar light up system, the light up community. I don't know my community, Chokocho community, that is the first community in a chain. Don't know what is holding our own, despite all the effort that we have made to draw the attention of NDDC. to our own plight. Communities inside the key, rural interior communities have gotten this solar light up system, but up to now, Togocho have not got it. So please, NDDC, help us. Tony Okocha, help us. I know that you have friends. You have friends within Togocho. You have friends within Umechem. Even in politics, you have friends within this place. Can you please help us and then attend to this issue? Thank you very much, Mr. Maxwell.
Thank you very much. Good evening, go ahead. Hello?
Sir, good evening.
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Great.
Hello?
Yes, sir, go ahead. We're listening.
I'm calling from River.
All right, sir.
In my area, up till now, nobody has told me why police still collect money on the highway. Is it that the drivers they don't have driving license, or they don't have a vehicle particulars, or the money they are collecting is the assistance they are giving to drivers on the road? Okay. Yesterday I heard that one police officer arrested one police extorting money from driver. I was thinking that maybe they're going to extend it to other of their checking points. But today when I was passing by that kind of 5:30, police have started collecting money from the driver. Why is it like that, Maxwell? Why is it like that? Why can't this stop? Maxwell, can you hear me?
Very clear, sir.
So from here to Warri, more than 100 checking points. From Port Harcourt to Aba, more than 100 checking points. Who are they giving this money to? Who are they giving this money to? Thank you. Please stop there.
Thank you. Good evening, go ahead.
Thank you, Lucky Maxwell.
Yes, please.
Lucky Maxwell. Thank you for the platform today, sir. The road from Ahoda Junction leading to Abu Alba, there's a local government called Abu Alba. That is one of the local government that make up Orashi. The old Alga, Abu Odwa. That road still look like a farm road to farm. If it's not for Arada that is maintaining and patching because of the haulage activities, the volume of traffic, heavy trucks carrying gas and crude and AGU and whatever. Abu Adwa is in River State. Alphabetically, it should be on the top of organogram. Why have successive government of River State? The activities and the benefit, the financial benefit accrued to River State, the 13%, is very huge. From the oil companies there, IOC there, those companies there, they are paying money to River State government. The federal government pay money to River State government as well of the activities there. Why is River State government turning a blind eye to develop a people that have gas and oil? Why? When I talk, I say everybody that comes from rural communities, all of them live in Harcourt, hospital, in a yardstick. Every of the development in this is supposed to be fully distributed, actually in our constitution. A father that has 10 children cannot get money and feed only 2 and ask the rest 8 to wait. Let me go and bring food. It's not done now. Let the government of River State take it as a duty to put it in a budget to dualize Abua Road from Ahoda Junction there. And even I've been saying it, that junction, that very axis requires overhead bridge. They should do something there because the development is expanding. Setraco have almost finished, that axis of the road. Having said so, my community, Oshuboko, Obele and Obleze, I'm not an insider, I'm not an expert, but I know that the money that accrued to these 3 communities run into billions. The bridge that links my village, Okoma 2 and my village, was constructed from the money accrued to my community, not the government. Therefore, the adjoining communities, they should still use that money since they refuse to develop us to do the road that connects all the communities there. From Okorowo to Okoma 1, Okoma 2, Oshuboko to Obele, Obele to Mese, to Davide. Let those communities be interacting by good roads network, because the activities of the oil company, their impacts on all these communities. The junction to Umebule, Chukuta, the government should think about those people. Umebule has over 50 oil wells, and there's no road. God bless you, the farmer.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, Maxwell.
Yes, Honorable Chris.
Yeah, let me pour out what been stopping me. I don't know when power holding will stop the primary school children close to me to start shout, "Up NEPA! Oh, up NEPA! Oh, please, power holding. You people should at least, if you people can give us light. I don't know when I can just close my eye and say, when I get to the house, I can make use of Nigerian NEPA. Yesterday, I tried to cook beans. Immediately, I say, let me select the beans. My eyewitness. Oh, children, NEPA don't go. I say, okay, let me wait again. And they bring the light again. I say, okay, let me remove and pour it inside. I pour water. So I just on my DT, I just hear, spam. Don't collect the light again. That beans, this morning I can't use gas cooker. Does it mean that in Nigeria we can't use NEPA cooker beans again? Power holding. For over how many days now in Nigeria or in River State? Nothing. I can just tell you that in Elelawa, this is something that we say this is a welcome development that since how many years now? Nothing. Is Elelawa not part of Nigeria or not part of River State? Power holding. Just even if now one thing, let's be assured. Like today in Nigeria, if I ask you now, will you have light when you get to the house? It may be. Nobody know. Nobody know. You can't just predict now. Today we'll get light. If this light is 24 hours, what's the power holding thing that will happen? Why can't they leave the lights? Why? So yesterday, I don't even know who was on seats that are doing the operation. Pakram.
All right,
Please,
thank you.
let them leave the light. My beans.
Thank you. Sometimes the thing just goes off. You'll bring it again. Before you say Jack Robinson, you just put on the sumo. They'll just take it. Piam. Good evening.
Good evening, Master.
Yes, please.
I'm not calling from Momal.
All right, sir.
My eyewitness is my community here. The road inside by.
So then, that what happened to the road? That the road is not under construction. Even when they came there to patch some of the pothole and now go to Betenere and put fence landmark on it that they are finished the work. What happened to the other areas? What happened to the organization of the road? May God help these my people now so that we can have where to pass. Our business will boom in car side. From car to Bonnet is just 6 kilometers. Why our politicians are frustrating our eyewitness? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please keep the calls coming in. Keep the calls coming in. Don't get tired of talking. Let me not say complain. Don't get tired of complaining. You just keep on talking. Keep on making that noise, and hopefully change will come. Okay? Good evening.
Maxwell, good evening.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Maxwell, the road behind the film I told you about the other time is extremely difficult now. We are enjoying now these few days that you have the sunshine. If not, to come from the express into that street difficult thing, Maxwell. It's a difficult one. Can you please tell the soul that people live in this place? And again, Maxwell, the landlords who build houses in the place, they are not helping us. Some of the water in the compound, you cannot use it to wash your wife. In fact, the water stain your bathroom. And nobody is talking about the landlord. They don't care. The caretaker, they don't care. The road is not passable. Maxwell, I don't know. Can you please help us? That's my eyewitness.
Thank you very much. Go ahead. Good evening. Hello.
Please don't forget to send your text messages or WhatsApp messages or a 1-minute voice note to 0701 9339 962. If you're trying to call in and network issues, you can send a text message, you can send a WhatsApp message, you can send a 1-minute voice note to the WhatsApp line 0701 9339 962. All right, this one says, good evening, all in the studio. My eyewitness report is about illegality going on in Uniport universities. Some days ago, this university hosts their student election. Those who did not come out for the election because of one reason or the other, they locked out those in the hostel up for some hours. People's children even threatening to deny them some of their rights. Please let them know why parents are spending huge amounts of money for their children in the university. It's not to come and do election, so they should not distract our children again for the sake of election. Otherwise, the outcome of this may be bitter. This one says, my name is Network Problem from Ukwoku. Greetings, presenter. My eyewitness is police searching people's bags when coming back from markets. This one says, good evening, Maxwell and Rona. Please, the way and manner cows are destroying our crops in Ugbogidi Omagwa is so painful. Please, we are really begging the government to intervene. Even today, they came uncountably parading in our farmlands. Wodu Godwin from Gbawa Ugbogidi.
Zero 0810 9510 951. Okay, let's see. And then the Choba Junction, what's going on? That place is bad, though. Choba Junction needs the eateries around there, the supermarket. I think they need to join hands together to fix Choba Junction. Because if you're waiting for government, it might take longer than necessary. So I think the eateries, the businesses around there need to come together. You can do a palliative work now. You can do a palliative work. Is that not so? Instead of just leaving it like that. The other day, truck fell with enough groundnut oil. I'm sure some people have been using that groundnut oil to fry and cook rice, jollof rice. Yes, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please.
If I want to talk about the line.
Yes, please.
This kind of a thing, guys, so we can't get in a way, let me say, just a one day baby like this country and most of it attack. So bring light to you now before you know it, we have talking. Before you know it, people have complained. I've been hearing it. I don't know. Government of the thing. Okay, that's my one.
Okay. As if you're talking now, you can raise your voice so we can hear you properly. Good evening, go ahead. Hello, go ahead.
Hello,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling from Ozoa anyway.
What's your name, sir?
Lucky, and my name is Lucky.
All right, sir.
My eyewitness report is that this place you just mentioned now, I think they are Choba Junction. They have started doing work. I passed there today. There is work ongoing. I don't know the company, but I think whether it is road maintenance agency or what, I don't know. But I saw that they have started from that side that the eateries are. Then there are a lot of chippings. The chipping they pack from that towards that east-west road. I think that's the chipping they want to use to do the work. So a lot of trucks are there. They block to the junction. So I think that 2 lane before this week runs down, I think they will complete that work. I appreciate that. That's on that side. Then another one in my community where I come from, I received a very serious. It's a security threat situation from Uweri in my house. Last night, somebody brought something like dynamite and threw it on top of our roof. On top of our roof, and the thing exploded and broke this thing. You know when dynamite do this thing now? When if dynamite is dropped on any this thing, it broke the roof and the ceiling. Only my elder brother was in the house. The thing wounded him. Only that it wasn't at that very place. So in Kana local government area, that is what I'm talking of. Kana Uwegwerebo community. That is where this thing happened last night. It's a serious situation. They have tried to investigate. They don't know the whereabouts of my people. We are not. There's no anything of war, fight or anything. No quarrel. We don't know. So I don't know how security should be beefed up in various communities. So it's a call for concern, please. I don't know whether the police or whatever. That is my eyewitness report.
Thank you, sir. All right, still expecting your calls. So, when last did I go to Choba Junction? I think I need to go there and see for myself what's going on at Choba Junction. Right.
Those potholes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, good evening.
Max.
Sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
Is that eyewitness?
Exactly.
Okay. My eyewitness, I'm calling from Rumunduru. It's about this Rumunduru car road. I wish you snap that place. I don't know why this road should remain like this that connect Rumunduru to Neka. Last time they were trying to mark out the road for expansion before this local government chairman were dropped. So I don't know now whether we are waiting for our governor to come in, they will start working this Nekarumundu.
All right. Everybody's waiting for the governor. So I wonder when they were calling on sole administrator, do this. How many has it done? When they were calling on sole administrator, come and do this, come and do this. Some of you don't know the level at which this state is now. You don't know the damage that has been done. Yes, good evening.
But they don't know the level. If they know the level this state has been damaged for the past 6 months, they will understand. I called it before. I told you that in the governor's local government, the governor is a PDP governor. The local government chairman is an APC local government chairman. The governor don't have power over that local government chairman, even the councillor, even his own ward councillor. They said they made peace. In the whole state that they are saying is a PDP state, PDP local government that are contesting, local government that are contesting under PDP is 3, 20 APC, but it's a PDP state. The governor, they have made all the appointments. Someone want to see former Equatorial local government chairman is the station chairman now. They will give him chief of staff again from Obiapo. They will give him commissioners. See, the next 2 years in River State, nothing will happen. If you are waiting for the governor to come and do something, you will not do anything. Just move your mind. Don't even think anything will happen in this state. Don't even think. Only what the governor will be doing there is to pay salary. Pay salary, pay people, go and sleep. Pay salary, go and sleep. That's what you will do for the remaining 1 year and that they have. I pity for this state. Look at my one market that has been commissioned. Maxwell, that market is over 6 years. 6 years today. There is nothing happening there. Go to Enugu. Look at Enugu have airline. They are building 5,000 shops. They are doing things. Look at Akwa Ibom. Things are happening. Look at Abia State. Things are happening. In my dear states, this river states, that people are rushing to come. People over the world, they are hearing river state in Nigeria. You want to come and see what is happening in that river state. For the past 6 months, they have not laid one block anywhere. One factory, for the past 9 years, one factory in River State, nobody built factory. They will be flyover and tell you they are doing projects. People say that's all life there. No one tractor that will go and dig ground, people will go and plant. For the past 6 years, 8 years, 10 years today, and you think it's like that. I pity for the state. No factory, no investment. One man gather the whole money, the rest will become boy. I pity for the state. You cannot try this in Anambra State. You cannot. You cannot try this in Enugu State. You cannot.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you.
Now.
All right,
thank you for the state. Thank you.
Thank you. We have to go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Oh, what did they happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
All right, welcome back. Let the calls flow in, and your messages.
Pour them in.
You should pour them
in. Pour. Keep pouring it. I'm ready to read all of them. Yes.
You should pour them in.
Yes, please. This one says, "Good evening, Maxwell. Did you know that we're all sick in this country?"
We are not all sick. Let me take this. Another message.
You see Choba Junction that we're complaining about last week. Since a truck had fell, they rushed and fixed it today. Oh. Good evening, Maxwell. My name is Chineche Egbuchila Chitu from Rumodogo. The government and stakeholders must prioritize the renovation and rehabilitation of community secondary school Rumodogo. Deployment of qualified teachers and provision of necessary teaching materials are crucial. Please, community involvement in school monitoring and management can help ensure sustainability and transparency.
All right. Let's take this. Good evening. Go ahead.
Master.
Wellington.
Yeah, I want to call on you.
Say, make I do it. Why are you laughing?
I want to call on you. So that you go fit talk to them when they do things that they're supposed to do.
Who? The issue is that who are we even talking to now?
They're talking to God Almighty.
Except so. That's the only
now,
person.
Now let me tell you
no.
one funny thing. As they are fixing that Yoruba road, I passed along that route and I went to Jokote. You know what they're doing in Jokote? If you went to Jokote like you're going to Ozuzu. Let me say Ozuzu towards you're going to Abara, Umechem, Abara, Elele. There's a pothole along that Jokote there. They even create an hardcore to catch that place. You know funny? They could have used shipping there. They could have used shipping there. Apply a little bit of road on the platform. There, 90 per they pass up and down. In fact, I would tell you that once you pass Abara, the ancient town of Ozuzu has been cut off. The Ozuzu itself, the entire primary school of Ozuzu, no road. What is rainy season? No children don't go to school. The market of Gumadi has been cut off. Now you're doing a palliative in place because you want to go and collect sand revenue. Because that place is, the business of that place, not even hardcore. I don't know if Jokoto now will be hearing me. This I'm telling you the fact. They are putting hardcore using Dixon 38 with some bag of cement to catch that place. Then they went to campaign. I think also should be Ward 12, if I'm not mistaken, in the state local government. I've been cut off. And they look at Asian camp. That community even deserves the chairman of that. I beg to be repeated my statement. That community deserves local government chairman of.
Hello. We lost our call, Wellington. If you can call back, yes, we still have time.
Good evening, presenter. My name is Dixon Charles. My eyewitness report: in my neighborhood at Rumosi, off Timer, along Echewere Road, the Sockaway pit has been full and pouring over through the chambers, making the atmosphere polluted and difficult to breathe. The landlord and tenant there are doing nothing about it.
Good evening, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Lucky Master, good evening.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, my eyewitness report. My name is Deka Pami. I'm calling you from Kana local government.
All right, sir.
Yes, my eyewitness report is the road to the home of the human rights activist, Kesaro River. The road is not remedy. The road is finished. There is no road, no potable water, no light. You need to go and see it by yourself. You will see the kind of pothole and the kind of road. That is any motor that walks in that place. Every week they go to mechanic and change their boat joint and tie rod. And you know how motor passes cost in Nigeria now. I'm begging the authority of Kana local government of Nigeria, may they put eyes for the road. If not, we don't have road. I'm begging. Thank you, Lucky Maxwell.
Thank you very much. Good evening, go ahead.
So, Martin,
go ahead,
now,
Wellington.
that community has an health center. Because of the bad road,
you want to go to health center, you have to turn and come back to Jogoto. Begin to go to a community very close to Olapo, I think so, to access health center. There was a day man was telling me that he has an in-law in Olu. Because you can't access the health center, and that community also has police station, also has a court. So because of the bad nature of that road, the activities of that community have been paralyzed. So you have to, if you want to come back. So if you have a pregnant woman, you have to come back to Sokoto, Toran, and begin to go to the clinic very close to Olapo. That's how suffering was the suffering. The market, if you want to go to market there, the market women are suffering. And that's an ancient town in a place. Also, it's an ancient town that deserves honor. That's important. And they're doing a palliative along that Sokoto road there. So that they will spend money and do that road. In fact, in the next 2 weeks, that particular road will spoil. Because women tell themselves, they look at their own 24 hours. Women tell very Abara also is doing that same business, or part of Abara that is doing that business. And that's the road leading to the school they are starting. So what are we not saying? So if you are not now want to come to the university, you are in problem. I think that's enough. Thank you and God bless you, Master.
Thank you very much.
Yes, some more messages. Good evening. Please, Maxwell, help me to ask NGDC why the first community to HA denies their own solar, while people inside HA have gotten their own. Why not Chokocho? From John.
All right, before we go ahead, there's a particular post I have. It's on my page, Lucky Maxwell. Okay, go there. There's a particular organization that is employing, large scale people. If you have HND, you have ND. Just go on my page, Lucky Maxwell. Lucky Maxwell. LUCKY MAXWELL. You will see there. I posted it. Go there, share it, send it to other people that have the qualification. They should read what is on the page. People were coming to my DM to ask me, what about people with this? Everything is on the page there now. Yeah? So please read it. Your friend, you might need it. Okay? Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Maxwell.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, I remain anonymous.
All right.
My eyewitness, I'm just feel the problem we are having in this river state. I ask myself, whose fault? Because all this problem is within us, the river state entity. It's not from other place. We are the ones that give the external chance to come and do whatever they are doing here today. Anybody that is listening now should ask himself, whose fault? Where did we get it wrong? See, today now we are still complaining of road. Our community. And the river indigenous are ruling this country for how many years now? No continuity. When this one comes up, we start from beginning. When another one comes, we will rubbish the other one and start the spoon. And we are complaining. Where did we get it wrong? Let's ask ourselves. Our leader, where did we get it wrong? See, a community leader, a king in the community on the village, that is governing everybody in that community or village, that have more than 5,000, 10,000 people. That person is now coming out campaigning for one party. Is it believed that everybody in that community should be doing one party? Where everybody is doing different parties. You did that now come out. You are complaining for one person, one party. What is your concern about that one? This is where we get it wrong in River State. We need to come back to round table and find solution to ourselves, to our behaviors, our character within ourselves before we can get it right. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell.
All right. Thank you. So please go on my page, Lucky Maxwell. I have sweet content there for you to see. And also, there's a job in an organization. They are employing so many people. So go there. You'll see the flyer. Read through the instruction and follow the instruction. Please, I beg you. Who knows? You might be chosen. It's free. Just go there. And then if you don't have that qualification, you can send it to someone who has it. Basically, for those who attended Polytechnic, ND, HND, they are the ones they are looking for. If you studied engineering or sciences, they are the ones they are looking for. So follow me on Facebook, Lucky Maxwell. Follow me on X at LuckyMax234. If you see my video on Facebook and maybe you have anything you want to share, you have something you want to talk about, just go to the comment section and then say it. No fear, or send me a DM. No fear, just say it.
Yeah, follow me on Facebook, Rona Agbara, RONAAGBARHA.
That's it. We'll see you tomorrow again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Some would say that they are sport administrators, and there are sport administrators. There are those that are uniquely different. They know why they've been elected to make a difference. The gentleman that I'm about to talk to on this edition of Global Sports Update belongs in this class. Unassuming, and it doesn't ring any bell anywhere. I don't want to use the word beat his chest, but his record speaks for him. He's one of those who say, okay, this is the unusual sport. They call them the lesser sport. It is not true. This is an expensive sport. Am I right? Okay. Just keep listening. You'll find out exactly who I'm talking to and if this is the lesser sport or the big sport. My name is Godwin Enoch and it's Global Sports Update. I'll take a quick break. When we come back, on the other side, hey, I will not let the cat out of the bag. Welcome back. I don't know where he is, but he is in Nigeria. Yes, that much I know. Dr. Uyi Akpata is the president of the Cricket Federation of Nigeria. It's my privilege to have you right here on the show with me. Thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you very much, Godwin. I'm really excited to finally be joining you in this fantastic program that's certainly be promoting sports, all sports in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
I've had people like you say to me, Godwin, football is now a cancer to other sports in our nation. Do you agree?
I certainly do not agree. I mean, with due respect, football has paid its dues over the years. And as an established sport, those of us who are, as you say, classified as lesser sports should see how we can learn from the successes of football, historical or otherwise, to see how we can create our own niche and ultimately create the right environment for youths and every other person to thrive in Nigeria.
Wow, interesting. Well, what I always do when I talk to people like you, I do a bit of a background check, as it were, and of course ask you to share with the listener who you are, so much about you. How did Dr. Uyi Akpata come about cricket? Did you play the sport at any point?
Well, thank you very much. Like most people growing up in some, if I have to use the phrase, elite schools in those days, we were introduced to the game of cricket. So I started from Edo College, Federal Government College, Warri, and played in the university, and of course joined the University of Lagos team that won Nuga cricket in Ife in 1984 against an Ife side that was dominated then by national team players. So I played it up to that level and was actually had a call-up to the national team in 1985, playing for Kaduna State, where I did my youth service there. But that's not my success story. My success story in cricket comes about the discipline, those softer aspects of the game, integrity, teamwork, respect for individuals, collaboration, fighting spirits. Those things I took in and out of cricket and applied it to my own life in university, and more importantly, outside university, and in my 40-year professional career in PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC.
Wow.
So it was a no-brainer that when I decided on turning 50 about 11 years ago, I decided to say, okay, what can I give back? And cricket was a ready platform for me to contribute back to society through sports.
I have a young man who is so passionate about cricket. His name is Sheun Ajidagba. He describes cricket as a gentleman's sport. And I asked him, I see people carry, these planks. That's the way I want to describe them, playing this sport. If they get angry at some point, what will happen? And he said that can never happen in cricket.
Well, Sheun is arguably the biggest promoter. Sheun sometimes can call my name, and I remember he's not reading my name. But more importantly, I'm glad with those people who have supported us in this course in terms of partnerships. You and most of the people in the media have been quite supportive. But more importantly, I think those are the values we are talking about. Values when it comes from how you relate on the field or pitch. At the end of every game, you don't really know who the winner or loser is. It's just part of the ethics of the game. As I said, more importantly, we are promoting those values more than anything else. And I always want to tell people, you may not be as big as football, athletics, or basketball or any other sport. But since I came on board, in fact, just slightly earlier with my predecessor, we were trying to be the best organized sports in the country. So like now, I can tell you potentially, if we have an 11-year-old somewhere in Borno State who can maybe in 7 years' time be a national team player, we have identified such talents, have them in our database, and have a platform in which we can access the potential of such people going forward. That is the whole ecosystem of cricket that we put in place. From grassroots cricket reaching 250,000 people each year, improving our facilities, getting standard facilities coming on board across the country from time to time, getting our high performance in place in terms of our global ranking and individuals' top performance, both for officials and umpires. The whole finance and governance of cricket, creating an opportunity for people to earn a living. In the last 7 years or so, we've created an ecosystem where from maybe about 30 or 40 people making active living from cricket, where we now have the whole ecosystem over 500 people. Formally, not even the informal sector, making a living from cricket in an organized manner. Then we talk about, as I said, sustained partnerships, how we partner with sponsors, with press and all, governments, schools, to really take the game to the next level. But for us, it's all about building the brand in the past 4 years, enhancing that brand, so we have better value proposition to take to potential sponsors and partners.
You sound as if you are enjoying what a lot of other associations are not enjoying in terms of support from the corporate world. Well,
I think ultimately it's about trust, building trust and partnerships. We want to do more when it comes to enjoying for corporate world. The corporate world income now or revenues is still a fraction of where we think we should be. We've obtained a lot of support from the ICC based on delivering on the key performance indicators. But between you and me, it's all about trust and judicious or efficient utilizations of such funds. That's what's created the difference. the little you have, if you cannot manage and deliver on it, when you get more, there will be leakages. So I'm bringing my wealth of experience as a chartered accountant of over almost 40 years now in play in terms of integrity and trust that people will now bring more funds. Watch out for the space next year.
Okay.
Fingers crossed after the new board comes in place and everyone is in place. Hopefully, we'll move to the next level of sustaining it, where you now get more and more corporate sponsorships.
Wow.
Now we have international partners wanting to come because they see what's happening in Nigeria. I still have a challenge crystallizing a value proposition for Nigerian entities to see that the game is thriving here, and potentially for those of us who operate outside the country, there's a lot of value to be obtained for partnering or in partnering with Nigerian cricket.
Let me take you back again. Dr. Uyi Akpata, President, Cricket Federation of Nigeria. What does it take to start playing cricket?
Very easy. Now, as we speak, we've actually obtained kits, development kits, where we're going to send at least about 50 sets each to each state of the country.
Okay.
It took some time coming. So you can actually play cricket anywhere, anytime. You don't have to have a major wicket. There's what we call cryo cricket, plastic sets you try. So each state has development officers where we are taking crickets to the school. So you start at that level. A formalized structure where you now move to the hard form of the game, you create centers of excellence in each state or each school that wants to go into more details of how to play cricket. We send coaching people there so that you at least start having inter-house sports. About 6 or 7 states have school sports of cricket, playing cricket. Then we now develop that into more states coming through. But one of the best partnerships we have is at under 15 level, where you've had the National Youth Games. Cricket has now firmly been established, partnering with the National Sports Commission to have that first the zonals, then now again we have the national, and that's where people begin to test their first experience at playing the game at a more organized, high performance level, if you want to put it. Then we graduate into the PW sponsored under 17 championship. So each step of the way, people are seeing their pathway to how they can continue to play cricket at various levels. It's from the under 17 levels that we've gotten our stars that have eventually represented us at the under 19 cricket World Cups, both for male and female. So each member of the under 19 girls that made us proud in Malaysia early this year, we knew all of them from when they were about age 12 or 13 through this pathway that I've just described. So now, there are more people who have access to the game. It's not football yet, but we are getting there when we say we are reaching out to 250,000 people each year. Where we know, and people cannot imagine, that we have up to 20,000 girls playing cricket in Zamfara State, where we know that people are playing cricket actively in Borno State. So these are the things that excite me the same way as the performance of our under-19 girls in Malaysia earlier this year.
You seem to have dealt with the issue of facilities. I mean, I can call it makeshift facilities everywhere, using my words now, that cricket can be played. The biggest challenge you face, Dr. Uyi Akpata, in administering cricket in Nigeria?
Again, one of the biggest challenges, as I said, you just said it earlier on, but it depends on how you look at the challenge. We still see it as a lesser sport. If football is getting certain amounts of funds through corporate bodies and recognition, why are we not yet there? So rather than sulk, there's the target to say let's aspire to close that gap. And we do our own homework. Luckily, the recognition is coming through. Huge support. I've just been in Abuja as we speak. I'm in Abuja as we speak. The last couple of days have been quite interesting, meeting key stakeholders in the ministry. I met the DG, and he was, you could see the support. And just barely over a couple of hours ago, even more exciting, I saw the chairman of the Sports Commission. So when you get those kind of support, you're only motivated to do more. And as I said, yes, I want to get money if it's available from government, but going from my background, I know the issue about limited resources. So if you give me a platform to create a piece of land in any state, when I meet any state government, I say, okay, let's jointly develop that. Just imagine a piece of land in some of these states can be as high as 100 million naira. And with that real estate, you're able to do things. Not only the cricket pitch, hopefully the whole ecosystem, create a commercial platform out of that so that you can now get funding on a sustainable basis. So that's the template you need to go so that even when we stops being active in the leadership of cricket, others will follow. That's the sustainability of the sports itself is what we strive to achieve.
Take two is tomorrow. Dr. Uyi Akpata, President, Cricket Federation of Nigeria, will return for us to conclude the conversation that we started today. My name is Godwin A. Nakana. Let's keep praying for Nigeria. And if you want to be educated, like I said, in cricket and everything around it, please don't miss tomorrow's edition of Global Sports Update. God bless Nigeria.
Today 95.1 FM, where news meets insight, sports meets passion, and entertainment meets excellence. Expert analysis from seasoned professionals and our top analysts, informing, educating, and entertaining you. Your voice, your station. We are the voice of the people. Get ready to feel the rhythm, the groove, and the true vibes of Africa. This is not just music. This is high life. From the legends to the latest, we're bringing you the best of palm wine grooves, jazzy horns, and soul-stirring melodies. There was a sound that told our stories, a rhythm that made our fathers dance and our mothers smile. Welcome to The Thrill, a musical journey through time where legends live on and new stars shine. Join us from Mondays to Thursdays, 9 p.m. on Today 95.1 FM for the ultimate high life musical show. Don't just listen, feel the music. High life lives here.
African style. African style. African style. African style.
the people. Welcome to the thrill. You know, I just want you to enjoy this song. I mean, take it in. And if you were shaking your head from left to right, great. Well, if you're just nodding or whatever you're doing to it, I know that the high life is truly getting to you. How's your day been? Has it been good or not? Ooh, I think I was talking to someone a few minutes, I think it's up to 30 minutes or so, and it was a little overwhelming for him. And I know I began to think about how challenging it can be sometimes. Yes, how challenging it can be. Sometimes you think about certain things and you're wondering, ooh, would I ever get through this? Would I feel better? But time will tell. But time will not just tell, you would also decide. You can particularly be fine, follow through the process, find a way to make yourself feel better, go through the pain sometimes, cry if you want to cry. I'm wondering, I know that the man is looking at me or saying, Queen, cry. How? Why? Yes, if you want to cry, cry. If you want to pray, pray. You want to talk to someone, talk to someone. But whatever it is, you have to be fine for yourself and for the people who love you. Welcome to the thrill again on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. Now let's get to talk about something. And I had taken this on the news, I think 2 weeks ago. Today is 25th. And maybe not 2 weeks, I think last week, sometime early last week, when I talked about INEC, a little wowed at the number of online registrants. Now, INEC had opened the portal on the 18th. So pre-registration, online registration to get the PVC, they opened their portals on the 18th, right? Was it 18th of this month? I hope I'm not mixing up the date. So they opened the portal there, and they did talk about the number of applicants pre-registration online that they received. It was quite alarming. Yes, voters. The nationwide online pre-registration of voters commenced Monday, 18th August 2025, and then I think the on-site began 23rd. And as at today, I'm going to give you the statistics, the records. This is according to the Independent National Electoral Commission. And so one may just be wondering, all right, what does this speak for the people? What do you think is the intention of people jumping in to get this voter cards? Right? Because these figures seem really in their numbers. The Independent National Electoral Commission has confirmed that the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise will run for a full year and is scheduled to end on August 30, 2026. Now, pre-registration online began on the 18th of this month, August. I think on the 23rd, on-site registrations began. So INEC revealed that within the first week of online registration, a total of 1,379,342 Nigerians had pre-registered. Now, some people have been commenting on the number of registrations. What do you think about this number of registrants? Did you participate in the online pre-registration? I said last week that I would have to go on site. I didn't partake in the online registration, but I have to go on site and get my voter card. So my bag was stolen and I had my voter card inside, and I haven't got another since then. Been using other means of identification. But particularly, that's not just a means of identification. It also serves as your ticket. We call it that way. Your license to vote in Nigeria. Vote and be voted for. So, We'll take a look at the number of registration so far. Let's take this story from Punch. It's a little detailed. The Independent National Electoral Commission has confirmed that the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise will run for a full year and is scheduled to end on August 30, 2026. The announcement was made in a statement issued on Monday and signed by the National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekun. It followed the commencement of in-person registration at INEC offices across the country. Now, according to the Commission, the physical registration phase began on Monday following the launch of the online pre-registration portal on August 18, 2025. Now, INEC revealed that within the first week of online registration, a total of 1,379,342 Nigerians had pre-registered. Now, the online registration started before the on-site registration started on the 18th, and then we had the on-site registration begin today, 25th, not 24th. Now, sorry about that information. Now, the nationwide online pre-registration of voters commenced on Monday, 18th August 2025. As at yesterday, Sunday, 24th August 2025, a total of 1,379,342 Nigerians registered nationwide in just 1 week. Now, the breakdown of the online pre-registration shows that 661,849, that's about 47.96%, are male, and 717,856, that's about 52.04%, are female. Young people between the ages of 18 and 34 constitute the majority of the registrants, with 860,286. I'm going to take that again. Young people between the ages of 18 and 34 constitute the majority of the registrants, with 860,286. That's about 62.37%. Now, in terms of occupation, we have 374,534. That's about 27.15% of students, while the figure for persons with disabilities 27,089. That's about 1.9%. Meanwhile, physical registration kicked off today in over 811 state and local government offices nationwide. Now, these are for those who prefer the in-person option to register at the centers, and those who chose the online pre-registration method to complete their registration. Now, INEC advised eligible citizens to register early, warning against the tendency to wait until the final weeks of the exercise, when the registration centers are often overwhelmed. Now, the exercise will continue for 1 year until 30th of August 2026. However, the Commission urged all intending registrants not to wait until the deadline approaches, when, from experience, the registration centers are inundated by 11th hour registrants amidst appeals for extension of time, Olumeku said. Now, the Commission reminded the public that the registration is strictly for Nigerian citizens who are 18 years and above and who have not previously registered. It reiterated that double or multiple registrations are illegal. According to the statement, eligible voters can use the CVR period to transfer their registration from one location to another, or to replace lost or damaged permanent voter cards. Once again, the Commission appeals to the public that the ongoing voter registration is only open to Nigerian citizens who are at least 18 years old and who are not registered voters. Double or multiple registration is a violation of the law. However, interstate FCT and intrastate FCT transfer of voters, as well as the replacement of lost or damaged voters' cards, are allowed during the CVR, the National Commissioner noted. Now, this figure, over 1 million, especially for pre-registration online, it's online, so you don't say, oh, where the figures got from. I mean, it's online, so it's easier to get these figures. When you say it's manual, you may want to fault the process, but because it's online, yes, even if you think you want to fault it, but you could give more excuses to why that would not happen. So I don't know what you think about these figures already. According to at least we can still work with this statistics, right? 200 million Nigerians, so we can still work with it until we're looking at the next census. But over 1 million, close to 2 million Nigerians within a week had pre-registered online. So you want to begin to look at number of people in that numbers, this million numbers, who maybe are registering because they have lost their cards, or something happened to the cards, maybe it was damaged. But you also want to take a look at the breakdown, where you have The breakdown of the online pre-registration shows that 661,846 are male and 717,856% are female. So you have young people between the ages of 18 and 34 constitute the majority of the registrants with 860,286. Remember, you only begin to vote or get your card, only eligible to get your card from 18. And so you have that bracket 18 and 34 that constitute the majority of this registrant. I don't know what you think about these figures. 1,379,342 Nigerians already registered. Now, online registration, I'm not talking about physical registration that began today. A week ago, Monday 18th, that's last week, the online registration started. If you're listening to this station, I read that news. I mean, a couple of us to other presenters must have read it. Or go online and you can do your registration. And so we have these figure. And I don't know what this speaks to you. Did you also partake in the online registration? Did you get to register, pre-register online? Are you part of this 1,379,000 Nigerians who had to do the pre-registration online? If you are, I'd like to hear from you. And I don't know if you think this number is encouraging. Do you think it's too much? Just first week, and we have from now till August 30. The Independent National Electoral Commission is saying, please just go on and start up the registrations. We don't want to be overwhelmed maybe last week or in the next year, August. And by next year, August, we have people still trooping in to register and beginning to beg for an extension. Meanwhile, it's being a 1-year bracket. Do you even think that will happen, considering the number of people that have pre-registered online already? We have a number of Nigerians, a number of them, who want to go through e-processes, online processes to get things done. But I'm also looking at how fast this happened and how accessible it was for people to just go online and begin their registrations already. Over 1 million Nigerians have done the pre-registration online. What do you think about these numbers? Do you think it's encouraging or not? Does it speak anything to your heart in terms of, because one thing that a lot of people have talked about is people's interest to vote. And like I said when I started, if the voter card is just a means of identification, there are a number of other means of identification. There's the national identification number card, there's the NIN, there's your driver's license, there are valid passports, there's the Nigerian passport. There are also other work identity cards, other identity cards that people can use, right? But so even if you want to begin to ask this 1 million Nigerians why they had to go for this do the pre-registration online, most of them or a number of them may not necessarily tell you that it's because of means of identification when there are others. So what do you think about these numbers? Did you pre-register online? Let me get to hear from you. 0810-9510-951. That is 0810-9510-951. You can send a text or WhatsApp message to 0701 9339 962. All right, let's do this call. I hope I can hear you. Hi.
Zion, good evening.
Good evening,
How
Mr. Zion. I can hear you, Mr. Zion.
Thank you. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. It's better now.
Okay. The report that was released from INEC, are they realizing that a lot of Nigerians have come out to register, or few Nigerians only took the opportunity? Because best to my knowledge, under this administration, that every sector is being promulgated by propaganda. Maybe they are coming to come and celebrate. Just less than 7 days. 1 million have registered. Please, I want to plead with them. They should not even think about that. Because people who are coming to register are not coming to register as prospective voters.
Really? What are they
Yes,
coming
so
to register as?
so that they can use for registration of other things.
But there are other ways, other means of identification and registration.
But the easier one to get is the INEC own.
Okay.
It's the INEC voters card that is the easiest one. Because if you want to go to NIN, to get NIN, no day easy at all. So the easiest one is the voters card. So that you're taking advantage of the voters card. Let us just get that card for means of identification to register for other online thing, bank, and the rest of it. So I want to plead with INEC, please do not celebrate. A nation characterized by over 200 million people, and you are continue a voters registration. Less than how many days, 1 million have been captured. Do you know how many million that just turned 18 of recent? Even today now, you know how many million Nigerians who are now 18 years? Do you know how many thousand cards that got lost? Do you know how many thousand cards that got damaged? Sometimes I think the way people they reason, the thing they make people they vex. A whole country, so the mature people so they reason. And when you say some of them are professors, so doctorate degree holders, so they are reasoning. In mathematics, there's what to call a subject we call
All right.
Combination, mathematics and statistics.
All right.
In common statistics, common combination on probability, out of 200 million, in 7 days, less than 1 million have registered, and you came online you came on air to come and eulogize that you have tried. So unfortunate.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Yeah, Radio Senior President, 10 billion.
All right.
For me, I don't totally agree with the first caller. For me, I don't think they registered for formality. See, my brother, my sister, you asked us a very straight question, and I need a straight answer, period. See, those mean a lot to me, because it showed that Nigerians forget what happened in 2023 after they voted P2V. Some people conspired and stole the vote. A lot of people said they will not vote again. Yes, even me, last election, my dear Queen, it was the first time I voted. You understand? That's why I was very angry with Wike for stealing my vote to Tinubu, you know. So now, a lot of people now realize, like P2B said, if you did not vote, that's when it's very easy to rig. So they are coming because of frustration. A lot of them are not having it easier. So I believe that they are coming with annoyance, that no matter how they plan to rig this time around, it will not work. They are coming to vote. There are several options, as he said, to do whatever I want to do. I believe this one is direct to the point. They want to use it to send Tinubu and the terrible ministers around him back home. Period. That is the target. And I applaud them for that. Thank you. A billion.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. It's Queen.
Queen, sorry. This is Honorable Chris.
All right.
In as much as people want to play the kind of politics we see from 1980 to now, you know how many years, you know how many elections, you know how many. I can tell you about Nigerian government, more especially this APC government. People just want to get voter card for maybe to run some of the things. Look at what is going on. And the INEC are rejoicing that people. Let me ask, what did they told you that if you register your SIM card, that network will be Sarah for you? Do you normally see one of our call line in studio there? Where is that line? Because I know I have one of it here. They have traveled to Jamaica. Is it not what they preach? The same they told us that go and register your SIM card. If you register, you have 7G network, 30G network. Liars. That's what they told us. See today, what is wrong? They have come again for voter card. Voter card, I got my own sister made. Did they know how many mothers and fathers, even till today, they can even be able to identify if my father is alive or not? I buried my father last year. Even now, Nigerian government don't even know if my father is still alive. He still has his own voter's card. I came for him. So the same that voter's card, the accountant, include the 200 million they say they have gotten. You don't know how many people that have died in this country. You don't know how many people that died today. They are celebrating because of the election. They want to do this. INEC are rejoicing over registration. People are just getting it for them to use it and do their bank. And do you have your voter's card? Yes, I don't have. Go and go to voter's card for your affidavit. That is an election for INEC and this Nigerian government. Go and register your team. You go get 24 hours network.
All right. All
You
right.
have 24 hours network.
All right. Good evening. Your name and location. Yes, good evening.
Wellington.
All right, Wellington.
But is it necessary that INEC to celebrate about voters card registration?
Is it celebration? I mean, they're highlighting these figures, over 1 million for pre-registration online. It's an online registration. I know you want to question if it's true or not. It's online, so the possibility of getting the figures is also almost very easy because this pre-registrations was done online.
Let me agree with you that online. I didn't know sometimes. Now, is the cyber up? Is the cyber working now? It's no longer glitching anymore. The question begins to ask. See, when they come up with telling us figures, if you can be able to give us figure 100, 1 million, 200 million, the same system that will be able to transmit that result to tell us that in unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, 300 people has voted, 400 people has voted, and they have voted in this level. We have verified them. I once told you already that each ward has a technician that works with their device, that works with the electronic device to transmit results. Why couldn't they transmit results? Now you're talking about voters. See, it's funny. You're taking record per second and the device is updating you a primary programming system that a year 2 student in physics or in computer science can be able to tell you an automatic program. Look, so the way they talk, they look Nigerians are fools or what now? You're updating us of something we know that the system was updated itself. Why can't you tell us that by 2027, the result will count as you vote immediately is in the system? And because of this registration, we want to assure you, we will give you our word that by 2027, the moment they accredit you, it has gone to the list. The moment you vote, it will also update that Mr. Wellington has voted in social ward in Krika. That's what we want to hear from you. Not telling us how many people has registered.
All right.
We need to grow more than this level. Thank you and God bless you.
All right.
From Krika.
All right, Wellington. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my sister. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you. You're trying. We love you.
Okay.
The figures the INEC is bringing out now is too early to make a pronouncement on how the registration goes. Because at the end of the day, during the election, you will not see many of them. Just like my brother Zion said. Yesterday, I was talking with one lady. She said, I'm not a vote. I cannot say, madam, calm down. You're in Nigeria. If you say you will not vote, that means you don't have any right to criticize any government. That's just the truth. You have to, if tomorrow your son come and mommy, I'm contesting for governor. So is that only you that you say you don't want to vote, that you go and talk to other people to vote for yourself? So you have to come up. I will try to convince her. She said, no, I will not go and register. I say, I will sponsor you. Go and register. If you really want this government to be good, you don't like the government, come and register. I'm not telling you to go and vote for my party. No. But try to get that voter card. So many, from what I gather so far, many are using it for a banking transaction.
Are you
Some
there?
people are tired. They don't want to vote.
Okay.
That's the simple truth. Better not deceive ourselves. But I believe at the end of the day, I say one job, my brother, will win. The winner. Thank you.
Well, you're just the one making this analysis of who wins or not, right? The voter card is supposed to make that decision, people coming out to vote and choose. But what do you think about these numbers for pre-registration online? Over a million Nigerians have registered. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right. What's your name and location?
Robin Maja, the farmer. I'm calling from a tree.
Robin Maja, good to hear from you.
Yeah, nice. You see, we'll continue to talk because they know that we will talk. And your station is one of the platforms that provides the opportunity for us to talk. For me, I've said I'll continue to talk since I have breath given to me free of charge by the creator of the universe. INEC. You see, Queen, do you know when a soup goes sour, you know there's nothing you can do about it. No matter how much quantity of potash in the local balance account, no matter the quantity of potash you add there, no matter how many balls of onions you slice and put red oil, your neighbor must know that the soup has gone sour. I have a lot of things to do to rekindle their image. Queen, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you, Robin Maja.
Yeah, good. Are you aware that a professor, a professor that works INEC? Yeah, in Akwa Ibom. I know that. What are they rating? Over 1 million have registered. What joy is that? What is the meaning? What does it translate to? You deceive yourself, you deceive the world, and you come to tell us glitch. And you have not been able to revive, to rekindle the confidence of Nigerians, to believe in you. At this time around, language, glitch. WAEC have borrowed the glitch. JAM have borrowed the glitch. Introduced by INEC, and they are telling us over 1 million. For me, it is significant. Very, very significant. That's not what we're supposed to be discussing at all, but we're discussing it because they are making it a topic of discussion. It's so unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Thank you. Good evening.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. Your name and location.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, sir, Innocent.
Yeah. When somebody has lost confidence in someone, how he behaves, that's exactly what's happening. INEC does not believe that Nigerians will vote again because of the abracadabra that they did last time. So to them, this time around, they are very much surprised that they are seeing such numbers of persons going to register. Because the way they did to Nigerians last time, my sister, I'm telling you that me personally, I said I will not vote, but I'm just trying to reconsider. So that is just why the rush to go and announce millions of people that have registered. Because now election is coming and they think that they will now repeat what they did before. But I'm telling them that this time around, it will not be business as usual. So let them not celebrate that Nigerians are eager to go and vote. No, we are not eager to go and vote because we are not happy with what they did last time. And we are still battling with what to do this time around. So that is the reason I want to say that INEC should not rejoice. They shouldn't rejoice that Nigerians have forgotten. We have not forgotten, We have not forgotten because we know that they are still planning what they will do. But this time around, it will not be business as usual. Thank you very much. Innocent is my name.
All right. Good evening. Your name and location.
Hello, good evening, Queen.
Yes, good evening.
Okay. You say the INEC say how many million they have registered? 1 million.
Yeah, this is pre-registration online. So you do it and it makes the pace easier for you to continue your card collection for card reception.
Okay, thank you. I am Matthias calling you from Norwa in River State.
All right, Matthias.
So, yeah, to me, the figure is not the problem. What is the problem? Did our vote count? Because that is where the fear is. Even though 10 million vote in 1 week's time, is that the problem? When we vote and we cannot defend our vote, we vote and our vote will not be counted. If our vote will count, that tells that Nigeria have tired of this very present government. Can you imagine a father that don't want to listen to his children? When you have a father that you complain to and he don't listen to you, that is a problem. So as a president, that President Tinubu is, we have been complaining about how things is being hard on us. But he have not been listening. He's always doing what is good for him and his people. If our vote will count, that is to tell you that Nigeria will vote APC out 2027. Thank you.
Good evening. Your name and location. Yes, good evening. Can you hear me?
This is Akonichi.
Yes, Akonichi, there's something going on at your end. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Chima.
Yeah, good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm okay. This is Prince from Elena.
All right, Prince.
Chima, see, what I'm just seeing here is INEC, they are just trying to deceive Nigeria. And let me tell you the reason. Let me give you the reason. Thanks. They know that the previous people who have voter cards will not vote for APC. So what they are trying to do now with that figure, they are lying to Nigeria. Because they need new registration, they need new people to come and register for them to use to reach. Because the old people are already prepared for them. So they bring out that figure to try to motivate those who do not want to go, who do not want to register, to come and register. People are coming to register, go, so that we will now have more figure for them to use and read. Because out of them, for example, out of 1,000 people who have PVC card who voted before, 98 will not vote for them. They have just only 2% vote. So they are looking for new people to use and read. That is just the truth. So Nigeria should not believe them. That is strategy for them to bring new people to come and register. That they will have to go to.
So you're saying that the over 1 million people who registered should not be believed? Lying? Why? We have over 200 million Nigerians, and this is the pre-registration phase, the online registration.
They are lying. See, let me tell you, they know that people don't want to register again. People don't want to. So the people who have people, they have already decided that come rain, come sun, it will not be a business as usual. This is not by giving. This is by taking. Nigeria want to take the power. They want to take the power, and they know that Nigeria want to take the power. So what they want to do now, they now bring out this figure to deceive Nigeria so that people will come and register that things. They pretend that it's something. Nothing is happening in INEC. Nothing is happening. They are just looking for figure, new people to come for them to use to rig. Because they can't rig us again. So they want to read the new people that will come and register. And they don't have not numbers for them to use to read. So that's why they don't do those things to deceive Nigeria. We know them. I'm an insider. I'm telling you what I know.
You're an insider.
Inside, I'm at INEC office. I'm an insider. I don't want to tell you my position, what I work there.
Wow. All right.
I'm just telling you.
All right.
Don't worry. If I'm lying, let Tinubu keep Mahmoud, you see. Mahmoud
All right. Let's take some messages. You've given your thoughts.
So that's what they are doing.
Good evening. Your name and location.
Hello.
Can you turn down the volume on your listening device?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you turn down the volume on your listening device?
Hello.
I can barely hear you. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, can you speak up, please?
It's Moses on the line. Am I hearing you better now?
Can you speak up?
Can you hear me better?
Sounds better now.
Hello?
I said it sounds better.
Yes, I want to ask this registration, is it for people who just hit 18 or people who have entered their data into the system before?
Now it's this registration is the pre-registration online. Now you do this registration, and it culminates into your voter card reception, so you can get your voter card, right? So it's an e-registration, and according to what INEC said, from 18 to 35, between 18 and 35 did this registration. So you have over 1 million people who have registered. That's about 1,370 something thousand people who have registered online.
Well, going by the statistics, Nigeria is over 200 million. That is possible that they have 180. They have up to the 1 point something million, registration. But let my question fly. Why I'm asking this question is, we have the NIN, we have the BVN. Oftentimes you will hear people who have gone to the INEC office once or twice, registered. You registered last year, you registered 2015. What is the essence of going to the office every now and then? Why I asked you that question is, the whole world has moved on. With your data in any country, countries that have developed, with your single data in their system, you can be tracked from there. Nigeria is busy wasting time hyping every single thing. A thing happens, and then you will hear the government agencies come and debunk it. There is a time when a person will grow, an age a person will get to, you become serious with life. Nigeria is not serious at all.
Nigeria.
That's my take, please.
Why? How is Nigeria not serious? All right, that call dropped. It's a good thing. A text message here says it's a good thing that people are responding to pre-voter registrations, which will culminate in voter card reception. I know most people use the same words. I know most people plan to use the card for various purposes. Just remember also that many turn 18 by the day. However, my people, Nigerians easily change. That's our major feature. They said they won't vote in the next elections because of the outcome of the 2023 result. But guess what? We will definitely have more voters in the next elections. And the elections will also prove whether Nigerians are getting wiser or not as the next election cycles unfold. Jay from Ajib. Good evening. I have a voter card. AJ from Alakai. I have a voter's card, but I did the pre-registration for a friend yesterday. Using my phone, and also book a date for the physical capture, and it was fast. Within 5 minutes, I was done. Thank you for sharing. And for truth, many are just registering to use it for other registration, not really for voting. If you go to the bank for any verification, Nini is always having issues and bad network, so many are opting for voters card, hence the great number registering. All right. Okay, let's do this call and we wrap up. Good evening. Your name?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
This is Akonche calling for Rumomoy.
All right, Akoniche.
I need you rejoice or not to rejoice, because the move the youth are coming out is so massive and it will change a lot. Do you know that a lot of youth just clocked last year, a lot of youth clocked 18 years, which is due process to vote and to get your voter card. And which that OB also told us that having our voter card is a pass mark to elect a reasonable person to be our president. And that is what we have as a weapon, as a bullet, as a bomb, which the citizens have. We cannot go with gun and we cannot go with any other thing. So our PVC, being our voter card, is our ammunition, which we will use to bulldozer and elect who will lead us successfully and prosperously. So INEC should calm down. What they did last time, they will not repeat it, because we are moving a mile to change this country for a better nation. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. All right, that's the last call that we can take on the show. So you think that some of you think, well, this is just a registration for other purposes, and maybe the numbers seem maybe not for a week, just a week, or not. So you're looking at the number of people who've turned 18. Someone did share that the process was really fast. Within 5 minutes, that's just registering, and then you have to go for capturing. Remember, this is pre-registration online, so you have to go for capturing. So it makes it easier. So you're saying, some of you are saying, most of you rather saying it's just another way that people want to get the card for means to identify themselves. All right, if you say so. But at least I get to hear from you who said you have been able to register online. Let's see, as INEC continues to release figures upon figures, we know how interested people are. It's just a week and we have 1 million. And then this is supposed to end August 30th, 2026. 1 year, exactly 1 year. So it gives people a lot of time to get their cards from over 811 centers in the country. Well, thank you so much for joining me on The Thrill this evening. I am Queen Chima. The World News at 10 will be coming up shortly. Good evening.
Science and technology, abatago bodani. Ndị malụ science and technology, abatago bodani. Industry adigo, anyị na-alụzi nke anyị o. Factory adigo, anyị na-alụzi nke anyị o. Teka n'afịa ka ifife ndị be anyị na-alụ n'aka. Anyị ma obodo fife ndị be anyị na-alụ n'aka. Anyị welu chekwube, ife ga-adị mma, ife dị ọkụ ga-ajụ oyi.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.